No, we're starting. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Just Before Midnight podcast. This is the first episode in the Roll podcast. We don't have a schedule for this. We're just kind of testing the waters and see how everything is. Booper here has been helping us with the audio and everything, so we've just been getting everything started. It's been fun and hectic, but it looks like things have been going smoothly. Booper will be the one talking about the topics that we have for tonight. And hopefully we can get it through at least 2 to 3 hours, depending on. So, yeah, I do want to say, if everyone would like to introduce yourselves, we can go from my left to Booper. So, Clarity, if you'd like to introduce yourself, go for it.
Me first?
Yeah.
All right, fine. Hello, everyone. I am Clarity. I am a Astral Demon VTuber. And I've been moderating and adminning the Discord and used to the Twitch channel for Minnesota.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mark.
Yeah, let's just talk about some random scuff shit. Why don't we?
Because you know it will. Solid?
Because it's gonna be
stuff.
Oh yeah, we know it.
What's up? My name's Solid Steak. I'm a dimension hopping mercenary VTuber. Don't have a model yet, but probably gonna get when I get money and I rob a bank. And I've been an admin for a little bit, and a Discord and Twitch mod for Jay here for a hot minute.
Thank you.
And yeah, I'm ready to shoot the shit with everybody.
Oh yeah, thank you for
figuratively and physically if I pull up my Glock here.
Well, thank you, Solid, for coming in, and again, Clarity, thank you for joining me on this. For me, my name is Midnights in Valhalla. I am a VR chat nightly bartender, Thursday nights and Tuesday nights on Twitch. I am also the owner of the Midnight Bar here in VR chat, as well as my good friend who created this bar, J. Malcrease. If you want to check it out, links will be down below for your leisure. Thank you for coming and enjoying this podcast tonight. And yeah, let's get going. How about you, Wiggly? Go for it.
Hi, I'm a fucking pig.
That's a great start.
All right, so there's Wiggly.
Hi, my name is Wiggly Piggly. I'm an initial little 3D modeler, and I'm currently working on 2 environments in VR chat for this dweebus.
Thanks.
As well as moderating one for one of his previous friends. Members of the Ascension Drinking Group. I've been working on the bugs you have suggested, and I'm seeing more updates both in Midnight's Discord and maybe on my Twitch stream.
I'm so sorry for you having to edit out all of my noises.
Other than that, I'm still just a fucking pig.
Fantastic. Thank you, Wiggly, for that. Maybe almost down. All right, what about you, Ice?
Wiggly will never show back up.
Shit. My turn. I'm Weiss, last call consultant, verified bartender. I've been collaborating with Midnight for a little bit, and I just recently became great friends with them. I'm also the resident tier 3 sub. I don't know what I'm doing here, to be completely honest with you, but I'm here, so fuck it.
Weiss is very much one of my mods and a very good friend. Also, I can't forget about in the Discord
cool,
too. He's also
here.
one of the managers in the Discord too, and one of the managers for Last Call, one of the bar groups here in VR chat as well. Thank you, Weiss, for joining us.
That's what I do.
You're amazing. You're a great friend. Go on,
Swear to God, bro.
Love ya.
Cool shit.
3 now, bitch.
He's back, baby. All right, Booper, go for it.
Hello, yes. I like money. That's why I'm here. He paid me $300 off the street. Call him Mr. Beast the way I'm getting danced.
There we go.
I'm about to make this man backflip off a bridge for $300.
Dude, as long as he lands on his feet and doesn't break his legs, I will give him $300.
Bet. Yo, where do I start? Do I wait? Do I get a bungee cord or no?
Sign me up.
No.
Ben's so stupid.
You know what?
Sign
Sign me
me
up.
crisis in Canada.
I'm going in with a pool half full, and I'm still doing it. Let's go.
You gotta jump like that like Viking dude with the 2 axes. Looks like Kratos just jumping off into a freaking pool of water.
Oh, that meme where he's falling off the cliff.
Yo.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm Booper Doop. I wanted this podcast to happen for a while. And yeah, we talk and thing. I will try to make sure that these guys aren't so chaotic because good sign already.
Yeah, 50 G's to animate hentai right now. No balls.
God damn it.
This is like
Pingus hentai. This is already a great sign.
dude, this is literally the Discord calls we have. But yes, anyways.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, everyone.
Might
for
as well.
joining.
We've made the mistake of not recording a single one of our Discord calls. Those are like
This is
Exactly.
This is as close as we're going to get to that. We're getting into the middle ground kind of thing, right? Because we all know
This
if we had
motherfucker has had so many times he could have just hit start streaming or press the
so
record
many
button.
times.
I have yelled at him.
We've had so many times that we
times.
could have
I've
start
done that.
recording.
I've actually done that.
Okay, I have. You're just a bitch.
Oh, you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh my
What's
god.
Better me? I can't believe it.
Oh my god.
I've done that when I was playing
All right, I'm
Outlaws
making him
2.
come here.
Oh my god.
I am Hugh now.
Absorbed.
Well, too
For
bad.
those blessed enough with eyes, I have eaten Booper. I am him now.
Sit your butt
We
back
have
down
more
here. Come
podcasts.
here.
Literally
Jesus
him.
fucking Christ.
Literally
He
him.
doesn't understand the
Podcast.
context. He
Jesus
just had
Christ.
some pig war going on, so you know it happens casual.
Yeah.
More podcast is probably a fucking like underappreciated market.
And also, if possible, we might even have this put up on Spotify. So
Oh god.
Oh,
Probably not.
Sure.
yeah,
Probably not.
We'll see.
No.
You never know. If
I'm just wondering who the fuck would listen to this.
This cobbled together mess that we're recording inside of VR chat. No, this is not making it on Spotify.
we are gonna make it on Spotify. I believe in this.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
It's not. It won't be.
Alright,
It'll
man.
be on my YouTube.
Alright.
Joe Rogan who? Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan who?
The
Huh?
the
What?
Joe Midnight Podcast. Boy.
The Joe Midnight. Yo, have you guys ever tried
The Joe
DMT?
Mama podcast.
Have you guys ever smoked meth?
Dog, who the fuck watches bald ass? He needs Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Have you guys
Oh my
ever
God.
tried DMT?
So
Alright,
let's start out with the first one.
Are we gonna be doing it in order, or do we just want
No,
to
we can go with the
ones
most
that I feel
ones.
like are interesting?
Yeah, we'll go.
All right,
with the
Snake. Snake, we'll go with the one you like the most. Solid Snake is in Fortnite right now. They nerfed his ass. How do you
Yeah! I'm so happy. I'm so blessed to have my cousin make it big and make it into Fortnite. It's a real fucking honor and a privilege to see my cousin on the big screen in Fortnite.
Well, he couldn't have made it big.
I already
They
got
nerfed his
like-
ass.
feel? Spaghetti, I
I already
fucking
got, like,
hate you.
four
Just over
fucking
podcast.
dubs.
Fuck off.
I got 4 fucking. Oh yeah, they took his ass though. I don't know what. I
They
mean, I
took
guess
his
the
boy
pri- that's
coochie.
the
He had
price.
the bullets of
Why?
the gods, my man.
That's the price of making it fucking big.
You
they
know that-
fucking steal your
They
ass.
taking asses in Fortnite and
Look
they're
at Wario.
taking asses
Look
in
at
Overwatch.
Wario.
You can't get shit in Detroit.
They fucking stole Wario's ass in fucking Smash Ultimate. You can't have shit in
You know,
Detroit.
breast reduction surgery.
They took away his ass on
4 Vic
regular
Royales,
Snake,
but
but
what
old
cost?
Snake they kept his ass in. Same thing with Raiden.
Oh yeah, they kept
Wait, right? Is this fine?
they kept my older cousin's ass. Yeah, old Snake's ass is like completely fine.
no.
I mean, it's a
the
little bit
meme?
reduced. It's
No,
a
no,
little
wait.
bit reduced, but it's still there. You can still see
Solid.
it.
You know the meme of like the girl who goes in for breast reduction surgery. That's like solid.
Yeah,
That's like a
exactly,
snake.
exactly. It's literally that.
Where
Man
did my
lost his
boo-
ass already.
Young Snake is like, no, damn it, damn it.
I go
Man, that must
into
be one
surgery.
expensive
Old Snake is
surgery.
there. Old Snake is there to meet me. Good luck on your ass reduction surgery. Thank you, Dad.
Yeah.
When he wakes
Dude,
up,
I need
where's
that.
Old Snake?
I
Who do you
need
think
art
got
of that
your
of
old
me
ass?
taking Snake's ass.
Big boss got his
I need art
actual
of me
ass.
taking my cousin's ass.
They basically just freaking pneumatic pressed his cheeks, dude. They took away everything.
They do that in a lot. Like you have to understand too is that I've noticed that in even a lot of I've noticed that I've noticed that in a lot of like games, like Genshin or like Azure Lane or a lot of like
they
censorship.
nerfed Shenhi's bust.
Yeah, and Topaz's butt too, as well from Honkai Star Rail. Some people that are listening into this or watching this on YouTube, they would actually probably already relate to what I'm talking about. But yeah, Genshin, Azure Lane, you name it. A lot of these kind of things have been happening a lot more. You know, taking what these artists have been making and then making it feel like even another great one is Nicole Demara from Zenless Zone Zero. Completely decreasing her bust and try, like, I mean, she still looks great, but the problem is you know, taking what people enjoy, and some of them are completely fine.
I think a lot of that is just like China though, because like China's very against like that type of like show of skin, like, and it's also like the older people that like kind of run like everything like ESRB and stuff like that have always kind of been anti like, you know, like
they're anti-fun. They're anti-fun.
China has forced like some of CSGO's skin creators to revamp some of their old skins if they showed imagery of death. There was an AK skin that had a skull on it. It had to be crystallized to fit in the Chinese market.
Was that an op?
They either like completely get rid of the skull, or they change it to like a gas mask. That's what they do for the CS:GO skins, because like you cannot have any depictions of like human skulls or death or anything like that in China.
Do you remember when Rainbow Six potentially was going to censor everything because of a Chinese market? You remember how
I remember
the
that.
entire
I was
community got about
R6
that?
back in the day.
Sorry, I have to...
Cabrera was just going to be deleted.
I only know about stuff from like years ago, man. I can't ever be on topic.
I feel like I found it.
Yep.
A complete list of every modified weapon skin for the Chinese Perfect World version of CSGO. Perfect World being very ironic in this case. So we have
very outdated.
The UMP-45 Bone Pile, the AK-47 Cartel, the Dual Beretta Cartel, the P250 Cartel, the Glock 18 Catacombs, the Galil Chatterbox, the MP7 Sirius, which I didn't even think had a oh, there it is.
I love how we somehow went from hey nerfed his ass to so anyway Chinese censorship.
Midnight, you're right. The I have the Worm God.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
God.
Yeah. They did replace it with a fucking mask. You're right, Wes.
Yeah, it's
the funny thing is that I think most people were like the most furious whenever they nerfed Chun-Li's ass, like because because they did nerf Chun-Li's ass.
That is non-negotiable.
And all of our SFM like artists out there were freaking. We'll just make our own content.
Oh yeah, actually,
all I know about SFM
one of the
is that.
I was gonna say one of the highest search for tags on PH, you already know what I'm talking about, was Chun-Li from Fortnite. It was literally that, and not the actual Chun-Li in. Not
that I would know.
Yes. No, it's from Fortnite, of course, because they know their demographic.
It's from fucking Fortnite.
I still think my favorite thing is what was it? Tifa is my favorite Italian senator.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
That was
hilarious.
Yep.
Me and Jill streamed in front of the Italian Senate one time. That was a fun time.
Ready for your flattening? Yeah.
Ready for your dick flattening?
Yeah.
Wiggly, this stuff better pick up on your audio waveforms. I'm gonna be pissed if we just have to awkwardly look at the VOD and instill every sound effect.
Things will be scuffed, and watch mine be absolutely scuffed, and then they're gonna have my editing team's gonna have a hard time getting things going. But I feel like more and more down the road we're seeing way more censorship and people are not liking it and they're making a stand, and we see some companies actually rolling back on it. But yeah, no, in China it's very brutal, and it just feels like they're getting more and more like suppressed, I guess would be the right way of saying it.
No way, a totalitarian government suppresses
a totalitarian communist country is
suppressing people. Who would have thought?
No way, nah.
I couldn't
Do we have any
believe it.
dedicated Maoists in chat?
Dude, I can't believe it. Next you're gonna be telling me that, like, socialism is a thing? Kinda cringe.
Nah,
You can't. Oh no, nah. I was gonna like. You can't see me, but I'm doing the Wojak thing. Like what?
That doesn't exist.
No.
Socialism is a Russian tie-up.
All right.
Yeah, socialism's a right. Yeah.
Let's see. There's also what the hell? Xbox, Microsoft shut down physical games departments.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you've been hearing that.
Fuck
So
me.
apparently there's been some reworking of that where they're trying to get more into the digital spots more than anything. It's the same situation that's happening the first quarter of 2024 with Best Buy. They're trying to eliminate all physical copies of movies and games by that time. So
I mean, logistically, it makes sense because we're in a time frame where everything is just kind of digitally purchased anyway. Like, so I get it. It does kind of suck for us though, like for those people out there that are like collectors of, you know, like digital or collector's editions of games where it actually has like incentives to purchase them. Then now it will basically be phasing out, like probably within like the next like 5 to 10 years, I would imagine.
yeah, and
It's been on a steady train that way for the past like 10 years anyway. I mean, we all kind of knew it was going to be that way at some point. So
That is probably
Not really
the
surprised.
people situation, though.
The people
because-
that make a killing off of physical games, though, you guys ever heard of limited run games? They fucking
Yes.
they release like physical copies of like a lot of indie games or stuff that you can only get digitally, and they make a killing because people actually want physical copies of those games to collect.
yeah.
I bought fucking
find
Scott
it more-
Pilgrim physically.
And maintain and
No.
archive.
No,
Because the
I-
big thing about it. Okay, sorry.
No, go ahead. You're the one going.
Yeah, because the biggest thing about the transition of going completely digital, and Ubisoft will know this very well because their president got shit for talking about it, is the right to own what you've purchased digitally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's literally what I was just about to say. It's like, yeah, no, this is
You're
completely.
gonna own nothing and you're gonna be happy.
Well, it's the same situation that's currently happening with streaming right now, where more and more of them are trying to make it so that it's basically cable all over again, making it so that you have to pay more money to be able to own the same thing you already had beforehand.
Yeah.
And then you just go ahead and get dragged through the dirt, where it's like, damn, you as a consumer are more like a pay pig than really anything, and it's.
And people just
I don't know.
accept it.
At a,
Eventually, just accept it.
I
because
feel
we're-
at a certain point. People will accept it only because there's no other option. But if more and more people know about like piracy, no Twitch, I'm not advocating for it. I'm saying that
we're gonna
if,
steal your
if more people are probably going to go ahead and go down the routes of piracy and trying to learn about all this stuff, because if you eventually beat the consumer down into the fucking dirt, they just don't buy things. They just don't buy it. What's the point in spending your fucking money when you have to pay for food and bills and all that shit? There's no point. Less
Exactly.
people are paying for movie subscription services and all of these things as they make it so that you can't share passwords anymore. It's completely worthless to a certain aspect once you start making it so that the consumer has to pay just so that they can get shit on. Nobody wants to pay money just so that they can get kicked in the
Didn't
nuts,
Netflix
unless
do
you're a
that?
masochist.
Yeah.
No.
Unless you're a masochist,
HBO Max and what
Amazon?
else? They are also trying to make. Yes, they're trying to make it so that password
Amazon, no
sharing is no
doubt.
longer a thing for them too. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're trying to make it
Not
a new
only-
common thing.
Not only that, but also they've been slowly starting to add ads into those streaming services. Like if you go
Yeah, it's just
and
cable again.
yeah, it is. It's literally cable. So on Netflix, if you go in, usually you pay about $12 something for the basic one or whatever.
$7
a month. But there's a new option where you get some ads, but you pay half that price. So instead of like here in Canada, which is $15.99, we only pay like $7.99, as Weiss was saying, for just some ads. After that, it's no ads, but they're slowly starting to seep that. Amazon Video is also trying to do that. They had a whole thing, I think, at the end of December, saying that they will be starting to slowly add those in within, I think, supposedly this year, the second half of this year. So a lot of these streaming services are just like you said, is trying to go back into the cable. It's basically we're basically going full circle.
Well, we're only going full circle because we don't seem to think about putting restrictions on this kind of stuff. it's I don't know. I feel like we've hit a point where we kind of have to like at least do anything about this, because otherwise we just keep going in this weird loop of allowing them to just recreate the same things all over again. And it's kind of like the LimeWire situation.
Oh my god, LimeWire.
Where it's just gonna go back. It's just gonna go back to piracy, just like this conversation looped right back to the video games.
Hey, yo, shout out to Napster.
It's gonna be
this.
Ayo, shout out my boy LimeWire.
Shout out to Pirate Bay.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Luffy.
Dude, like full
Shout
full
out
on.
to Best Torrents, Ching Liu, the boy.
It's just gonna go back to that.
My man Spaghetti, he's a pirate too.
It's just gonna go back to that situation of everybody doing piracy again. No consumer likes getting shit stopped. That's pretty much all I got.
Absolutely not.
Because otherwise, I just
if
loop
the
it
free
back into this
option
circle.
at a higher definition, with a consistent streaming rate, is better than the paid option with unwanted interstitial ads, regardless of the price point, and as Louis Rossman actually discovered, a much lower resolution than what you paid for right out of the gate, you have a problem. You can, let's say for example, you got The Descent on Prime Video, but you can see The Descent for free either on Pluto TV or Tubi, which are the two big streaming services where you can get movies and TV shows for free with interstitial ads. If watching The Descent at like full resolution with interstitial ads, like just here watching a random TV show on Pluto, is already better than watching The Descent on Prime, with the chance that it'll automatically decrease your resolution, cut the connection, skip at random, or just play ads when you did not ask for it. Forget like the beginning at the end, that's fine. Just randomly in the middle, what's the point? And in some of those other stream sites, you can use ad blocker to block them and just watch the movie completely for free. Prime, you can't do that I know of. Like, you should... you should pay just for the digital content. If Amazon wants to plaster the ads, make some of their movies and entries free for public viewing, but force the ads. Don't force it on the pay customers. That's where they fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
They just keep on fucking nickel and diming.
Oh, they will.
I miss the days where it wasn't as predatory as it is now.
Yeah, it's just like they're slowly.
I remember
Remember
the
the good old days of like,
Blockbuster,
remember the good old day of like Netflix, whenever it was like you had,
Oh, the little envelope.
was it like 6? Yeah, with a little envelope, but it's also you only had to pay like what, like
Yeah,
6 or 7
little
bucks or something
envelope,
like
yup.
that. And there's like
oh
no
my
like,
gosh,
ads, and it's like,
what was the name of?
Dude.
I remember
What was the
fucking
name of
the
that
game
one?
thing.
Gamefly.
Gamefly.
That's what
Gamefly.
it was.
Yeah, dude. Going
I
right
remember
back.
fucking Gamefly. That was the fucking
We're
shit.
going right into nostalgia on this one. I can every time I think about the Netflix thing.
I
and the
fucking love
envelope,
Gamefly.
all I could think about
didn't-
is.
it is nice to see a
didn't
like
try
red
that
box
either.
or
No, I didn't use either. I was still on TV.
Oh, yeah,
The only
I
thing
still use those,
the
actually.
thing is
I
that
used
the
them in
only thing I
college.
watched on
All the
TV was Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Like WWE, all that kind of stuff, and going on my Super Nintendo and playing just that. So I didn't do any of that. We already had physical copies bought. We had our here in Canada, our Blockbuster, even though we have Blockbuster, it was called Rogers Video. And
Quickly
I
edit
used to
out all
go
of these
there
coughs
and
and
to
shit.
rent movies or games. And even back then, it was like a new rent. I think to rent a new movie was like for 1 or 2 days. Like 2 days, and it was like $10. It was expensive. It was for just a new rental. But then when you waited about a month or two, then it would be like you can rent out a movie for like a week for like set $5.99 or less than $10 for like 2.
Yeah,
But,
yep. Wait a little bit.
Yeah.
You get the good prices.
When I think about the Netflix
remember
thing,
that.
it reminds me of like Scott Pilgrim, where he's waiting at the door for the goddamn thing for like 3 days.
Oh, yeah,
straight,
you just
and he's
waiting at the door for one to deliver the thing.
So
dead ass.
yeah, nowadays
Yep,
with
same
how
here.
the digital era is and how we're slowly getting into it, I mean, the thing about what you mentioned about collector's editions is we'll still get them. It's just you'll get the collectors, right, and you'll get a code. Most of them do have that now. It's just literally, here's the physical thing of this dragon for Final Fantasy VII or whatever, and here's the code. There's no physical copy, and okay.
Collector's editions, bro, have really fucking slid over the years. I mean, we all remember the Fallout 76 one, right?
Oh, the tote bag. that
I
line.
The tote bag.
Yeah.
was not canvas.
Yeah, it was like a completely different
I
one.
think like one of the best to this day was the Modern Warfare 2 Collector's Edition, where you got the MVG goggles.
Or Black
yeah.
Ops with the
Yeah.
RCXD. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. The RCXD that actually worked. Fuck
And
yeah.
what about steelbooks, man? Steelbooks are the shit, and now we're not gonna be able to get those really cool
Yeah,
steelbooks.
I had fucking the steelbook for
Dude,
Halo 3.
I had one for like Harry Potter.
I
and
got
for,
the
like all
steelbook
sorts
for
of-
Halo 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I got a steelbook for Beyond Two Souls on the PS4. I got it because it was on sale.
Yeah.
I opened it up. I put it in my PS4. The game didn't fucking work.
Oh no!
I actually, I think I might
fucking
actually have
Rampage
picked one of the
game.
most like badass ones. So like, I don't know if anybody else knows this game, but it's a game called Mark Echo's Getting Up Contents Under Pressure. It was like a
Yes.
That's a sense.
in the vein of like
Skateboarding graffiti.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's mainly just like graffiti, but just like there's like a whole like plot behind it. But the Steelbook like collector's edition of this thing came with a Teflon pin. It had like a little tiny like thing of like paint in it as well. It had like a freaking graffiti book, and it came with a CD for the audio soundtrack as well. And it was like, to this day, that's still one of the most like peak things. Like, yeah, here, why don't you go out and just fucking graffiti shit?
No,
Absolutely,
you want to
just
do
go out
collector's
graffiti.
editions that have to do with skateboarding. Who here, by some miracle, got the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2 collector's edition that came with the limited edition Birdhouse deck?
Oh, I remember. Wasn't that
Shit,
limited?
nah.
That was only
that-
limited to like
was
what,
that the
100
one?
people? It was like very
Was
small.
that the one that was painted with Tony Hawk's blood
Yeah,
or something?
no.
Was that more recent?
I don't think I don't remember that. I just remember I think he signed it, and it was like limited to like under.
Little Nas tried to put his blood into shoes.
What the I'm too much.
Oh, yeah.
Blood
Oh,
in,
my
blood
God. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think
I
what
wish I got the Artium edition of Metro 20 Exodus.
just to make sure I'm
the
clear
fucking
about that,
lighter
right?
and
The
the
deck
watch.
was limited to 100 people. For the amount
so.
of. Okay.
Let's see if I can
Because
find
that
it,
would
yeah.
be very expensive. You'd be spending like what, $500? Because decks aren't cheap either, right? Yeah, no, those.
Speaking of Lil
Very
Nas,
cheap.
Decks
Very
are
cheap.
usually like
blood
at minimum they
shoes.
go like 150. Like if you want a good deck.
Speaking of Lil Nas
Yeah.
putting his blood in shoes, did you guys see like those holy water shoes? That I think what was the brand that was doing it? Mischief or something?
I'm so out of the fucking loop. I can't even.
I don't even.
contribute to
No,
any
same.
of this.
This part, little Nas stuff like that. I'm
Me
still
neither.
thinking about Blockbuster, dude.
Like
I'm just
it
thinking about
had
it.
like
You know there's still,
it had, like, a
there's still
space
one Blockbuster
in
in
Oregon?
Oregon, yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly one. Yeah,
I remember
think,
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know there's one in
Oh,
Bend
hey,
over
I'm
again.
going over there now.
and
but
no,
like
they're doing really well.
these
They're doing really well.
shoes. These shoes were like super limited, and like how they worked is like there was a space for holy water to sit in like the sole where the heel was, so they could say you're walking on water or some shit. I don't know. They look kind of cool though.
I'll be honest with you. Sorry, I can only hear my
I'm
Back to the
grinding
Future
with
Nike
Jesus.
sneakers. Do you remember those big ass Nike boots that Back to the Future they had only like I think it was only like what, 1,000, and they actually worked. Like you push it up and
the audio top,
Yeah,
the auto tying ones.
those are real though.
Yeah, and they're worth a lot of money
Yeah.
now.
Dude,
Yeah.
I hope we get off the topic of shoes
Yes,
because
yes.
all I do
Back
is
to
wear them until the soles are worn out.
Yeah,
and
no,
then I
I'm the same
fucking
way.
Immediately get
yeah,
stabbed.
same
I'm
here.
the same way, dude.
Dude, I don't.
Okay.
Everybody,
All
I've
wears
had
boots
people
like a
literally
man.
tell me like, dude, why do you wear these shoes? It's like I wear them for 3 fucking years, bro. My shoes are like $80. I need fucking.
My shoes were
Exactly,
200.
Exactly. I bought,
Yeah, my
I bought
shoes are around
200
$200 as well.
boots.
They're
Can you guys stop spending that fucking
no.
much?
still have
Okay,
them.
What's
so
wrong with you?
here's my defense on that. These are like so I was trying to do biking.
These are like
and they
the
were
Gucci Mane,
no. So I got them at
Gucci
Foot
store,
Locker. These are
Versace.
Adidas ones, and they were hiking and biking shoes. They were good for
Nice,
soles in
nice.
case because I was trying to do biking. Unfortunately, that didn't work, but I can still do hiking with them, and it has good traction. That's the only reason. I do not like to spend that much unless I know they're good for what they are for. But yeah, no, $200 was like pushing it even for me. Like $100 is usually with the most, but I wanted to make sure I was safe with it, so that's why I went for those shoes. But yeah.
Yeah, you better not be like pyrocynical spending like
No,
$200
no, I'm not like what's it called, dude? Listen, I'm not like Chumlee,
$200
you know,
is
from
nothing,
Chumlee with what's it called in his sneaker collection, and then what's it called? I think who's into their sneakers? Shane McMahon.
Wait,
Shane
for a
McMahon's
statue?
really
Or
into
I
his sneakers.
you said something. I thought you said something really different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T-shirt.
Like, I love
Okay,
getting
yeah.
sneakers.
$200 is nothing in the world.
I spent about like 100 and like I think between like 135 to 175 on like specific like Adidas shoes. Like they're Adidas in ones, I think, or
I know.
what is it? It's yeah, they're like a specific design that like I really enjoy, but they also like support like the sole of my feet because I have like very flat feet, and so like they help give me like a proper like arch. But dude, oh man, I used to be the biggest like shoe nerd whenever I was in high school. I had like 20 pairs of like DCs, Vans, like you name it. I was big into like all the skate shoes.
If you had the Mark Echo Collector's Edition, you more than likely had Mark Echo shoes.
Expensive.
I did. I had one pair of Mark Echo shoes. Yeah.
Oh, I own an Off-White hoodie. But like I only rip it out at like fucking very special occasions. I do not want that thing getting dirty.
Buy the Supreme jacket. Do it.
Just wear it.
Shoes, I know. I don't
Get
like
the
what's the point
Balenciaga
of buying
PS5
these.
sweater.
Like the only exception.
I don't want to ruin it. I have a cat. I don't want
The
cat
only
hair on it. It's a
exception
black
I would
hoodie.
keep in a box or a display is the Back to the Future ones, because there's an importance to
Dude,
them, right?
Yep.
I am too fucking frugal. I just like if I get a shirt or I get shoes or I get pants, I wear them until they're fucking completely.
Yeah, no, you're a
fucked.
basic
I
bitch.
do not care.
Same here.
I know I'm a basic
got-
bitch.
I got-
That's why I have money.
Sorry, I had to make that.
Because I'm a giant military nerd, I bought a pair of Solomon 40X Quests, the one that like fucking Grantham uses, and I still have them bitches to this
Grantham.
day.
Yeah, Grantham.
I still have them
Grantham.
bitches to this day. I can go fucking cross country in those fucking things. They're so good.
There was one someone was mentioning
Got a
about.
pair of Keenan Merrells because for that as well too. Like Keenan Merrell makes really good quality like hiking and like and rock climbing shoes.
You know, I have to admit,
Good to
I
know,
love
good to
how we
know,
went
'cause
from
I'm
digital
big in
copies
rock
of
climbing.
like movies and video games to shoes. It's an amazing change.
Brother,
That was
welcome
so
this
to
is a
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, I love
welcome
it.
to
That's how
podcast.
that's how podcasts do, baby.
I love it because it's.
That's how
By the
podcasts do,
way,
baby.
I didn't find any numbers regarding
You
the
go off the rails
scarcity
all the
of the
time.
decks, but there is one still on stock for the PS4 version of 1+2, and quite a few for the version of Xbox One. But if anyone wants to check my stream, here is the Birdhouse deck.
How much is that going for right now?
How much?
Okay, for the physical copy, for the last remaining one for PS4, it's $105, typically $141, and for the Xbox One version, it's $65, which means that Xbox is worse than PS5. Get fucked.
I keep forgetting you have mega autism because you're still on that topic.
Yeah,
We
it's
moved,
amazing.
like, a
I was
million
hearing,
miles
I was
back.
actually hearing like Hollywood video, which we didn't even have Hollywood video, and then you were saying about let's go
Oh, I
back
had
to
Hollywood video.
let's go back into that section
Hollywood
of
video was
like
my jam.
the last blockbuster. So you were saying like
Actually, remember that deck. Yeah, like they if you walk into it, they actually have like lore and like the background of like Blockbuster in itself, and they got a bunch of like memorabilia that you can't get anywhere else whenever you walk in. So like it's not only works as like an old like rental store,
A normal blockbuster.
but it also acts like a
It's also
museum.
It's like a museum.
I was gonna say a museum.
That's so fucking cool.
Yep. I think they even have
glad we
a
moved on to
Dude, that's
that.
fucking
spicy room too. You know, the 18+ room. I think they also even have that randomly in that. From what I remember someone mentioning.
Yeah, I'm glad we moved on to this topic. My brain was gonna go like talking about how like am I like the weird one for not liking wearing shorts at all? Thank God we moved.
No.
Oh yeah, no, I
You're not
hate wearing
weird.
shorts.
Yeah, I love whipping my dick out. What do you mean?
No, I know because like
Dude, I just hate shorts. I don't know why.
I love
Just-
pants and
no,
shorts,
no.
but man, like sometimes shorts they just hit different. Like I,
I
can
like
just like
clothes.
get like more.
swim
if
shorts.
If it's hot,
swim
I wear
shorts.
shorts. Or sometimes
are
if I
the
get really
best.
sweaty playing VR, I wear shorts.
I don't like that mesh though. Like
I was gonna say
Yeah,
swim
no,
shorts
I cut
are
out the
not
mesh.
the best.
I literally
What?
cut out the mesh with like a scissor all the
yeah,
time.
yeah,
I
that's
get,
what I do.
whenever I
Sim
get sim trunks, I
Yeah.
cut them bitches out because it's fucking annoying. Sand gets trapped in there.
those things are like freaking
Destroys
force
my nuts.
indicators. Like I don't know why you'd ever wear those things.
Yeah, like I just love having my balls in a vice. the entire time
Swimwear
when
shorts
I'm out on
are the
beach.
gateway drug to cock and ball torture. Change my mind.
I don't even
Exactly,
I don't even know how you
exactly.
guys like showing off your legs, bro. I feel gross as shit showing these things off. They're all hairy.
I don't give a shit.
my
That's
legs
the
are-
thing. That's the difference. I don't give a fuck.
If it's
Gross
hot,
off, dude.
That's the
if
best
it's
part of my
hot,
body.
I'll
is
be
my fucking
comfortable. I don't
legs.
care if
No,
you're shit. People see my
I've
hairy
been
ass
in the
legs.
valley in California,
My
dude.
legs
I've
are
been
fucking
wearing
chiseled.
pants in
They're hairy, but
120
chiseled.
before, bro. I do not give a shit.
Do you at least have like breathable pants? Like, do you wear like joggers or something?
No, I wear like jeans, bro. I'm fucking stupid.
Oh God!
I've been wearing jeans at 120.
You must be drowning your balls every time you walk in the sun. What the fuck?
My
I
man
got
has
it.
perpetual swamp ass.
Dude, call me Elon Musk the way it's fucking swampy down there.
Dude,
bro.
Oh, yeah,
more like
absolutely.
ball musk. Because that's what you're gonna smell
My
like.
boy's
This.
got
I'm
the 100% shooting the drip.
I'm the same. I'm the same. I wear jeans.
The
in
government
fucking
is
summer,
not
too. I
coming,
hate
and
shorts.
neither are you.
Fucking step
yeah,
in the
exactly
shower
that.
before you freaking take those off. It's like the freaking swamps of Dagobah every time you fucking step in.
Absolutely.
Hey, bro.
That's a fucking.
Libria tar pits in this bitch.
Holy shit.
Hey, I've gotten so used to them, it don't even feel like nothing. They don't feel like nothing anymore.
Well, yeah,
I'm so
probably
used to
because they're
them.
imprinted into your skin now because of the heat.
Hey, just
This is
because I
further
wear them
emphasizing
for
why
2
you and
weeks at a
sex ain't
time.
happening, Booper.
Wash your jeans.
The jeans
Wash your
stay
jeans.
on during sex.
The jeans
Wa-
stay
the
on.
jeans
during
stay
sex,
on
during
alright, Joe?
sex, babe.
Listen, chill.
I don't even think the zipper does it.
When it goes up to a girl and he's like,
Hey, girl. These jeans are fucking
I'm not gonna disagree with any of this, really.
Oh God.
Oh fuck! I'm logged into
I'm
SoundCloud.
sorry.
Goddamn.
I heard
Dude,
the
the more
zipper
you guys
sound. Like, I don't even
talk
think
about
a
stays
zipper
on during
works
sex, too.
anymore. That thing is like soldered on, dude. It melted.
Well, it's just like.
Dude, I love whenever people learn more about me, and it's like, damn, I wonder why sex and me don't happen. And then it's like, oh yeah, it's because of you and you and you.
You don't have the jeans on when I'm doing it. I don't want you at all. Don't. If they
Listen,
ain't
girl,
nice,
if
we
you're not wearing
bandana stays on
jeans-
and the jeans stay on during sex.
See, me,
alright,
it's
Joe?
not the
Come on.
socks. It's the denims. That gets me going.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Dude,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
full walk
yeah.
trying to pull his dick out would be trying to free a trapped Chilean fighter.
Jesus. Trying to free your dick from your pants is like trying to free your finger from the Chinese finger trap.
What the fucking great escape?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. This is the first episode. We're already popping off. This is amazing.
My pants be a
We've
fucking
only
escape
30
room,
minutes
baby.
into it, by the way.
We're 30 minutes.
You guys
Yep,
ever
yep.
tried actually using the zipper hole to like take a piss or something? You gotta fucking unzip it. You gotta like somehow either claw your way through like the fucking flaps of your underwear,
zip, yeah.
and then literally like
One time I tried to,
yes,
I tried
someone
to use the underwear and through the pant zipper.
Someone has
It
had
was
a-
not fun. I tried
No.
through the hole.
No, that's why you just sit down on the toilet to piss. It's so much easier.
I was gonna say, is that what you call
Yeah,
a
yeah,
glory
I'm
hole?
I gotta
honestly,
piss like
I
a
just do that.
turtle.
Oh, you just full
Wait,
on,
you
just
don't?
commit, and just pull down your pants and your boxers
You
and just
do?
stand there with your ass out.
It's like trying to pull a PVC pipe out of a fucking sport bag.
A PC pipe out of a sport
I-
bag. What?
I want.
What an analogy.
I want to. Oh my God! Funny story. Funny fucking story. I actually walked in on a kid in high school doing that.
Oh man.
No.
Kid's probably scarred. It's like,
Like
I remember that day with this kid.
We're in between periods, and I gotta take a wicked piss. And then there's like the one kid that no one talks to at all. I walk in, I see his fucking bare ass. As soon as I walk in, I'm like, you know what? I think I'll wait.
Okay, full confession.
You'll
I was that
remember
kid
that.
in elementary school.
Yeah, you just walk up. It's like, hey
Wait,
man,
am I
wait.
supposed to act shocked about that one?
Are you the dude in the
I didn't know how
bathroom
you
that
guys
I?
Put the urinal next to him and be like, yeah, say how's the breeze treating you?
Oh my
I think when
God.
I was like a wee lad.
It almost made him die.
When I was
Wiggly,
a
you're gonna
tiny
have
lad, I
the
used to
worst
do
time
that,
parsing
too.
through this audio. You were gonna have the worst time parsing.
Yeah.
You're so fucked. You're so
Oh
fucked.
God.
I used to do that too when I was a kid. Like when I was a wee lad, I'd be like, fuck it. It's more comfortable. Just fucking whoop, pull pants down.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I didn't care about the zipper. I was the same way.
You just
like when you're having those really bad shits, you just have to take off all your clothes when you're taking that really bad shit.
No. Solid. You will have those moments where you eat real spicy food, and then you'll be on the toilet, turn on the fan, and strip down completely naked and pray to your God because he's not listening.
That's exactly what I do. Yep, when I have a really bad stomachache, I just do that. And I'm
Solid,
like,
I do
why
that
do they
shit
call it
on
the restroom?
weekly,
I'm fighting for my
I
fucking
do that
life
shit
in here.
on the weekly. I've prayed to God more times than you will count, and he doesn't answer.
No, I don't answer. God is dead.
I want to make
hell is full, blood is fuel.
I want to make a JW joke.
So you're saying is that one guy?
Hey, would you like to learn about our Lord and Savior?
I've prayed to him enough times. He doesn't answer.
Luckily,
no that one farmer curated the pepper extrain to convert more people to atheism.
No one was walked in on me when I was a wee lad, and then I grew out of it. Thank fucking God. But like when I was a wee tyke, I did that.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
remember this one story. I remember this one story my dad.
When I was
told me later on.
If you heard that, don't worry about it.
You are going to. You better pray to God this picks up on your fucking audio.
Because if not, this is going straight up. This is not, even if it doesn't, I'm just putting the whole VOD in.
Wiggly, you're gonna have to go through the whole VOD and then go to every time you play a sound effect and put it in.
Okay, bear with me. I'm gonna stop recording because Weiss has officially fucking died. So
I say be right back.
Weiss is folded like an omelet. Scramble like an egg. We get folded like an omelet.
Yeah, you want me to tell a story my dad told me that I did in elementary school?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
So as a kid, my dad taught us, because we only had one bathroom in the house, to go outside in like the backyard because duh. Kid me in my elementary school decided, you know what's a great idea? What if I piss behind the tree in the schoolyard? Now you're thinking the tree. There's a singular tree in a gigantic fucking area, and I thought, I'll stealthily piss behind this. It didn't really fucking work in the stealthy department. And so all the teachers, but I get my dad. He told me later when I'm like 18. He goes ahead and tells me, oh yeah, the fucking teachers were calling me, going, your kid's pissing behind the tree, and losing their shit, and my dad just starts fucking crumbling, laughing, because he's like, I taught this fucking kid to do that, and this fucking idiot thinks, yeah, I'll hide behind the one tree. I wish I could describe it. There is a singular tree, and it's in the middle of it. There's nothing else.
Oh my God, no.
Nothing. And
this tree must have felt really special that you trusted it.
Dude, I did not know that anyone fucking noticed. Kid me thought I was being fucking stealthy. No, I fucking was caught on like CCTV 4K shit. Some
probably random dude saying, what's that tree hugger doing over there? I'm taking a piss. I'm making
piss. I'm sorry.
This guy really loves nature.
I'll trump you.
You see this?
You got pissing behind one tree in the middle of bumfuck ass nowhere. I got away with masturbating in the middle of world history class, and no one caught me.
Mike, why are you dumb?
Why are we knowing about this story? We don't need to know the story.
Are you story? Great work. That right there is why.
Yeah, Wiggly, go ahead. No, Wiggly, go ahead. You have to go ahead now.
No,
you gotta tell us.
I want to hear.
Okay, so the hentai was Resort Bowen.
Go on.
Okay, I know that.
The one table in the back of the class, it was shaped so that the fucking ledge of the table like curves over your legs, and I managed, and it was wide enough so that none of the kids in class could see.
I already know.
I know like game show because they just assumed I was looking doing schoolwork. There was no cameras in the fucking schoolroom, and I think the teacher was out. I don't think I've sped run my dick so hard in my entire life.
Wiggly, but you have omega autism. What is actually wrong with you? Let me beat my dick in the middle of a classroom. What is wrong with you?
I just ripped hentai off a friend's DVD in the middle of lunch.
Oh my
Wiggly,
god!
you have omega autism. You are fucking brain damaged.
I can already hear people's like eyes raising from this whole entire story.
Yo, the eyebrow. I can hear every single
something
eyebrow in
even
chat
fucking crazier?
raising. They're like,
The guy that I ripped the hentai DVD. No, the guy I ripped the hentai DVD for voices one of the Shogun characters in Progenitor. You know that Genshin Cyberpunk show?
Oh yeah. Wait.
Wiggly,
No way.
Wiggly, you better not disclose who
you're talking about.
actually is. You can't fucking
No,
do
yeah.
this to
No,
this
You know the guy
man.
in the
If he
ship
ever
that's like the hacker?
Yeah.
The fucking, like,
Yeah,
voice
it's
actor?
him.
God.
Yeah, that's Kevin, if you're listening, hi.
first episode if we get this shit, this is so fucking bad. You
Oh, what do you expect? We got all of us here. You think this is normal?
Oh my!
Yes.
I wasn't expecting
This is
you
the
to go ahead and be like,
could
I
have
am
been
the
making
bad.
if we just recorded our Discord chats.
Oh my god.
exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
night.
Exactly.
Yeah, night. Yeah,
I
Who
know.
would've guessed,
Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I know. We'll do more. All right, we'll do more of these. These are great.
Fucking monkey.
We could always.
Dude, I'm just gonna be streaming our Discord chat calls while I'm playing Alan Wake 2 more. This is fucking great.
If anyone that's watching this,
hey.
listening into this podcast, if you do want to see more of this, make sure to hit the like and stuff, so we know that you guys are enjoying it. So
Yo, I can still say it that I have a greatest
read into the
accomplishment. I am the
podcast.
first person to make a Alan Wake X Freddy Fazbear fan fiction. That is.
Oh no!
my
Do not bring up the
Make it in
ChatGPT
AI
fucking thing, dude.
We
No
Freddy Fazbear
way.
X
I made
Alan
the AI
Wake,
wrote it.
baby. Nah, I'm fucking
Excuse
the one who
me?
came up with the idea.
When
I'm the
did
one who
this
made the
happen?
shipping.
When the fuck did this happen?
Anytime that Booper fucking hopped in my chat whenever I was streaming Alan Wake, I every fucking time, and it never ended.
And he goes in a deep voice like, Freddy
No
Fazbear and
way!
Alan Wake have a nice stroll through the
Freddy
forest.
Fazbear have a nice stroll through the forest.
We're being put
kissing
that
and
is.
I'm gonna
holding
make a dramatic reading of
hands.
that. I'm so gonna make a dramatic reading of that.
Oh my god. I don't know. I don't.
Heart.
Send that shit to me right now.
I feel like that story is never gonna get topped tonight. That got me so.
He
That is-
blindsided
dude, that's
us.
never
He
gonna go
fucking
down.
walks through the door and goes,
wait,
yeah,
how do we?
Booper.
Okay,
So,
how, how do we go from the
just beat my
digital?
fucking dick
I like
in
how we
class.
talk about the removal of physical copies and then to the beating of one's
Fucking masturbating in history class.
like wow.
Because
No,
Wiggly
we
has
can-
omega
we can switch the
autism. Are we
Yeah,
shocked?
yeah. I think we.
Wasn't
Yeah,
there
yeah.
talking
Right,
about
here.
Toys R Us
Short
in the
topic.
list?
Here,
Short topic.
Yes,
here.
please.
I'll find it. We got other topics.
Okay.
Let's see.
Fuck.
Night. Whatever the Falcon project is. Because you
Oh,
put that up. I
okay.
don't know
So,
Oh yeah.
So, for people who don't know, I am going to be trying to work with a couple people for the Falcon Project, and for people who don't know what that is, it is a tribute world to Final Fantasy VI with a certain ship. I don't want to get into too much details because, of course, I do want to keep things a secret, but I also don't want to spoil the game for people that haven't played Final Fantasy VI, because I know a lot of people prefer playing Final Fantasy VII, though I know quite a few people enjoy Final Fantasy VI, as it was one of the last Final Fantasy games
Love six.
on the Super Nintendo.
Final Fantasy 10.
So, and Final Fantasy X, and I will say this too, Final Fantasy 12 is underrated and deserves more love. 100%. Gambit system,
Okie dokie.
phenomenal. But yes, back to the topic on that. You're
Yeah,
able to. What we want to do is we want to make it that you can fly around, and and be able to see the overworld of the game. Again, it is spoilers, so if you haven't played the game, please go check it out. But that's most of my going to say is a place to either RP, to just like a Zen world, you know, to give that kind of relaxation. It's something that I would. But people that I want to work with this is Dinky for one, and JML. So, yes.
I'm sorry. Every time I hear RPG, I just think of Vinny going.
Do you wish to continue? Yes or no? I slowly begin to take off your shirt.
Let me take off my shirt and go to the tree and pee at this one single tree. Sorry, I had to go back to that fucking tree.
Fuck you. I love the tree mattered more than the masturbation.
My pants. My lizard rain everywhere on tree.
God.
It's really nice.
go to behind
I make the tree feel nice and good.
And decide who's on tree, and then wonder, did I get notes people see? And that's the call going. Listen,
now the flowers will grow.
I was gonna say, you see this one spot on the tree? That's where I landed my trademark.
Damn, call that shit the fucking hit
You
mark.
can fuck that tree.
Oh, right.
You see the tree over there? You can fuck that tree.
You can fuck that tree, that's
You can
kind of
RP
sappy.
with the tree.
But yeah, no, this project is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and hopefully that what we'll do is hopefully we can get it throughout the year and into maybe next. But this is something I'm very excited for a lot of Final Fantasy VI fans, and also it's another passion project just like this world is in the Midnight Bar. So. Hopefully we can.
I don't know how we managed to turn it to RP and then talking about pissing by the tree again.
I don't know. That's just how this group works.
It's because he said
If there's
he
any,
literally said the word
if
RP.
there's any listeners at
Only
the end of
RP.
this that are willing to watch or listen to these podcasts, you will see more of this. And why? Why are you doing this to yourself? If you were
Why did you show up to this? Out of every fucking thing, you could have showed up for the Joe Rogan podcast where he interviews some random alien, bro.
You know, I'm kind
Yeah.
I'm kind of retarded.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of retarded.
Oh God.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Weiss not.
I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah, Weiss and Weiss is solid.
Censor that
Yeah,
word.
we're gonna have to.
censor
Yeah, we're gonna have to censor that. Yep. Because that is banned on, unfortunately, Twitch. But I don't know how.
Shut up, Twitch. I'm giving them the R card. I have tism.
Like,
We all have autism, therefore we can say it's okay, Twitch.
I don't have autism. I'm better, bro. What the fuck?
yes, there's no plan. There's no plan release date
Do you
for
realize?
this project.
Do
That's
you
all I'm
know
gonna
where
say
you are
now.
right now? Why don't you take a seat right over there?
Yeah, step into
I'm
my
not
office.
getting Chris Hansen. I'm not a pedo.
I am not EDP 445. All right.
Step into
Calm
my
down.
office. Here's my casting.
I'm not out here
here's
for
my
a
couch.
cupcake.
Do you know where you are right now?
I'm on the car. I'm in cast. I'm in couch.
Get in the truck.
The couch that we're casting for people. There you go. Yes.
Yo, dude, I'm the you know the casting couch meme? That's me. I'm the white girl.
You're the casting. You want to do the
No,
RP?
Yeah, we saw the maid outfit, we know.
over there.
Yeah, you got the maid outfit. Oh man.
So who are the people in the background, Booper?
Who's the lucky
maid
one?
outfit, yeah.
Who's the lucky one in this relationship?
Who's the lucky one that does the RP?
Who's the lucky one? Do you want to?
I have a non-disclosure agreement.
Do you want to give closure to the people listening to about what we're talking about? Because some people are probably thinking about what.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Booper. Talk
what
about
are we
the type
talking
train
about?
thing about the maid outfit.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
I finally wore that fucking maid outfit. I got a level 11 hype train on a fucking Twitch stream playing Rocket Power for the PS2.
Yep.
It's always wasn't our reason why that happened.
no.
Yeah, no, it's always
yeah.
it's always literally anyone else. I have no talent and have no purpose. Thank you.
don't
yo,
spin
say
it
hi.
like that.
No talent.
Why? God damn it! So yeah, he actually put up a video of him doing it. It is in in the highlight.
If Wiggly wants to do it, he could put the clip on stream because that's easy to find.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did put it on. You could show my face. I don't give a shit as long as people don't disclose.
He's a
where I live.
good-looking kid.
It's a 1234 West East
Whoa,
Avenue.
Booper, listen. Rainbow,
Yeah,
Rainbow.
301 Negro
Listen.
Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Listen, shut up.
Thank you, Spaghetti.
Listen, Rainbow's not looking at it. You're just like, hey, look at that mirror. I know where he is. If you go through his, you got Rainbow.
Oh
on
no,
it.
that is
I recognize
okay,
that housing project.
No, I actually don't.
Sorry.
Dude, I actually don't like that guy. I actually don't like that fucking dude. That is
Rainbow?
actually way more creepy. it's so creepy to me. Well, like that, I feel like people shouldn't have that.
There's
ability.
more.
I feel like that's
there's
a thing that you should not be able.
Well, here's the
That
thing.
is gross.
Is that there's other people other than Rainbow who do it better than him. That's just one person in the sea of many.
I know that, but that's like genuinely disgusting to me as a person.
Does
who likes
anybody
having
in
some kind
4chan
of privacy?
Like, do you remember?
'Cause, like,
Okay,
you can just go like, yeah, let me show a picture of my outside my house. So anyway, these are your
The
exact
fucking,
dogs.
the basketball
well,
kid.
what was it?
The one who was
The,
like, yeah.
No,
And he actually
not
found
the
crack of
basketball kid. Well, yes, the basketball kid.
I
but,
remember.
what was it? It was
I'll let
the
the boy-
He Will Not Divide Us, the one that fucking.
Yeah, I was just
what's
about to
his
say
name?
that.
Shia
God damn
LaBeouf.
it. For Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf,
I was just about
and
to
how,
say that,
and
Weiss.
how fucking everyone on
Me and Weiss
4chan
have the same
fucking
brain cell.
triangulated where the fuck the flag was.
Yeah.
They
was to be
use
the greatest
they
game of
use
touching the flag
constellations and airplane lines to fucking triangulate that
Yes.
shit.
Well, the
That's
reason I
actually
like
genuinely
that one
fucking
was because
amazing.
it's fucking over celebrities.
Weaponized autism is a real thing, by
Or
the way.
that one where it's just like where there's this like meme he has where it's like men want this and it's fucking disgusting. It's like no, and he starts going in and starts finding.
Men want this and
No.
it's fucking
This-
disgusting, and it's literally just a mattress, a TV, and an Xbox.
It's like
and that's it.
this is Argentina. Okay, that good, close enough. I see
Yep,
this dirt pile.
Argentina.
This
Yep,
is South Africa.
that's
Cape Town.
Sweden,
Yep,
Sweden.
that's right. Nice. And
Yep,
he's hidden
yep,
that
yep.
he is
No.
he is hidden that space bar harder than most people tap women's butts.
Okay, that was kind of creepy.
Now,
Hell yeah, he's fucking slapping that shit like
you
I
know
slapped
that-
Joel's
With consent, dork.
Yeah.
With consent.
You know that meme where
She
it's
likes it
literally just
most
like
of the time.
men want to live like this, and it's literally just a mattress,
Don't remind
a
me.
TV, and an Xbox.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
You know that fucking meme? That's real, dude. I love that about dudes. Just like, yeah, fuck it. If I have a TV and a mattress and like something to play on, that's all I really fucking need.
That's all I need. Yeah,
I
That's all we need. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to say this. I heard that slap, and it reminded me of that video of this guy and his wife. They were getting back into their apartment, and he puts on his hood, and he just
that's
absolutely
that's literally
sends
me.
his hand right
He
on
does
the
a
girl's
fucking
butt.
stealth takedown on his wife.
butt.
I love it.
And she's like, ow! And he just like holds like, shh, shh, shh.
That's
opens up the
actual-
door and triangulating like a caveman. I was like,
That's actual fucking footage of me and my wife Jill.
No,
That's actual fucking footage of me and my wife Jill.
No,
I do a
there's a
stealth
bet-
fucking CQC takedown of Jill and just drag her to the apartment.
I prefer the one where it's like this dude in a Spider-Man outfit breaks the fucking handle of a cup, and his mom with a chancla just smacks him, and you see the eye droop.
Yeah,
How hard he got
Eyes falling
fucking
off.
nailed, dude.
Yeah, that one's so
That's
good
my
too.
favorite one.
oh, the stairs one. Yeah, like that one that was.
I'm gonna piss. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. There's that
Literally on his
one.
way to edit every single one of these memes.
No, he's
into the
going. He's
fucking
going back to his
podcast.
classroom. He's going back to his
Yes.
classroom. Anyways.
No, I mean,
He's going back to the classroom. Oh, yeah.
I was gonna.
Excuse me,
all
what
right,
the fuck?
yeah.
Hey, you beat it, so not my problem. So speaking,
You beat it. We delete
there
it.
was one. There was one other one. A funny Spider-Man meme was that.
It's all history
where
now. Don't
that
worry about it,
girl
it's all
jumps
history.
off the building, and and Spider-Man just takes the stairs and he just walks at the very bottom. Is like, and he
Me when
can't
I
believe.
failed the quick time event.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't bring up that stupid thing. It's like,
Yeah.
we're gonna die. Oh no! Fucking flat. I don't want to die.
Dude, me and my brothers used to meme the shit out of that QTE. Me and my brothers loved that
That
QTE.
is so good too.
That one's like so
We memed the
ridiculous.
shit out of that. Me and my two older brothers,
Yep.
Solidus and Liquid Steak.
Yep, that was probably one of the greatest fucking memes. I personally like the building one. Oh no!
I'm so glad that meme came back. I'm so glad that meme came back.
always
'cause
comes
me and my
back.
brothers memed the absolute fuck
Dude,
out
you
of
know
it.
what?
They always come back. It
I don't
always
know
comes
why
back, and
my
it's
brain
so
just
great.
whenever I see that, I just think of like getting rid of the audio and it just has top text women, and for some reason that just fucks me up for like no reason.
Oh, you know what you need
Where
to
the
do?
fuck?
You know what you need to do is have it like the meme I was mentioning, but it just like as soon as Spider-Man gets to like the bottom floor and gets outside, you just see bottom text.
Easy bottom.
No, it just says bottom text, but it's covering the lady.
Oh my god! Ooh. Man, didn't have to go that deep, but holy shit, dive, man, dive! Like
Just
fucking submarine that one.
Oh my god! Oh, I didn't mean for it to be that way. I just thought it was funny. I didn't realize that it's literally bottom text.
Holy crap.
God damn it.
Oh, man.
Owie zowie, my
Whew.
bones.
God, like this.
Owie, zowie.
One of the things about like going back to the Falcon project, we go back on topic. Again, we don't know exactly when we're going to be having a.
You said that already.
All right.
Yep.
Actually, so since we're talking about like games and stuff like that,
Sure.
So you all know about that shitty game that recently came out that got canned immediately within the first like 3 weeks.
The day before.
The day before. That was actually.
before.
It was
That was
4
one.
days.
That was actually in my
It was
bar
4
discussion
days, too.
Yep, that was in. I moved it because I was so old. I'm like, yeah.
So okay, so there's been some new development on this, by the way. So
No
I'm
way.
sure a lot of us here. So I'm sure a lot of us already knew that it was a blatant scam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Of course.
But,
of course.
Okay, so apparently, it was created by 2 brothers, the Gotev brothers. I probably butchered the fuck out of that. So apparently,
Okay.
they thought it would be a good idea to fine their workers if they gave bad work. So if they did not work properly or deliver proper work, they actually
They're gonna
fined
fine
their
them.
own workers.
They're gonna find
what?
them. Okay.
What the
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I'm not
How
exactly really
about
shocked.
They
considering
suck my dick.
All right, so several sources claim that Fantastic employees were fined for turning in bad work, with one voice actor made to pay $1,930 to the studio. The company now warning,
Bro.
like when one of the
What
testers was
actual
fired
fuck?
after one of the brothers found a bug. What are the testers supposed to? What the fuck?
That's like
That's what they're
101.
supposed to do!
That's literally 101 for gaming. What? That is
Are they really
my
acting
genuine
on
response.
Senator Lee?
This is my genuine
Okay,
response
listen,
to that.
I don't know
I'm just
why-
gonna, like,
my-
I'll just go up to the
my
My
office and just do
bar
this.
was low, but holy fuck.
Brother, I've been paying attention to Fantastic before, like, while they were making it. I was not even mildly shocked about that because they
Oh
are
yeah,
like
me too.
they're like the most stereotypical Asian company ever, except for them being a blinding scam.
Did they have that prop hunt game
Yeah.
too?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
actually
they made
not
the
bad.
prop night game.
Yeah,
which
prop
was
night
not-
was.
Yeah, I
they
know
did prop
that.
night.
Yeah, they're just a pathetic failure of a company, which
And you can't
wasn't a
play the
company,
game
it was
anymore,
literally
by the
just
way.
made
It's
to scam
gone.
people.
Apparently it's
Oh, yeah,
gone.
they probably took that down too.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's sad because that was
Yeah,
They took
that
that
was
down
the better
too.
game.
The reason why the game was so ass is because the brothers, like, they basically, like, in the middle of development, they would try and change the way that the game functioned and at its bare mechanics around other games that they were playing at the time. So they tried to change it whenever Hogwarts Legacy came out.
They did a fucking
They tried to change it whenever
fucking
Baldur's came
serious?
out. They tried to change it whenever Spider-Man 2 came out. And so, like, and apparently some of them didn't even realize that they changed the game to being an MMO. Their own staff had no clue that they were making MMO at that point in time.
Clarity. Clarity, you can't just say that like it doesn't like that. They just pulled a Duke Nukem Forever. Are you fucking kidding me? They
Oh, yeah,
literally
no.
did that.
Literally.
Oh my
repeating
fucking
itself.
God.
101.
How do
It
you
is literally
recreate Duke
another Duke
Nukem
Nukem
Forever? Fuck off.
And even with like Duke Nukem Forever, wasn't there a part where like like a mod team or something, or I think one of the original guys brought out like a
One of the original guys
leaked
released
the 2001 build of
98% complete.
Yeah, they brought out the
yeah
the 2001
and Duke Nukem
build.
Restoration Project, which is being voiced by Gianni.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
Johnny! I love, he's a giant inspiration of mine. I love Johnny so much. He's so cool and awesome.
Yeah, no,
I wish
like
I was cool
he's a good
like
boy.
him.
The fact that like they recreated
Machine.
that. I didn't know they were recreating. They did a fucking thing that Duke Nukem Forever did. Like, how untalented do you have to be as a developer to recreate something that happened back when gaming was in adolescence? How do you do that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You find a stupid.
You find
Well, I
find
mean,
a way
granted,
if
they
you're
were
fucking
doing
an idiot.
unpaid volunteering
Fuck.
for like
Oh.
half of their work.
Oh
so,
yeah, let
I'm
me
not
tell
really
you.
shocked about
Let me
that
tell
one.
you about unpaid volunteer work. Starbound. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Continue. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh.
The only thing that they got paid from Chucklefish was what was it, exposure, and even then that was barely anything, wasn't it? I think.
I feel so bad because
do not tell me they took pay and exposure.
Yeah.
How about I expose my nuts in your mouth?
Fucking thing in the world. The number one mistake you can make.
No, look it up. Look it up. It was.
I like Starbound too.
Starbound, in my opinion, is probably one of my favorite side-scrolling survival games. As much as everyone loves that other, what was it called again? Terraria. Starbound was mine because you would be able to traverse in space and go to other planets. And there was some beautiful. Oh my God! Some of the locations or areas on the planets that you go to, like there's this one winter one, dude. And you go and you see an aurora borealis. It's the most gorgeous thing you'd ever see. And
the world that's literally completely dark, and then you will just see eyes just pop up.
Yeah, it gets scary. It was
and then those are actually enemies, but they only show up after a specific amount of time you've been on that planet.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
You can even get armor that makes it so that you look like them, so you can be completely practically invisible in the
Stealth
dark.
100. Yeah. The lighting. It's the fact that this game exists. The fact that this game exists and they allowed themselves to, unless I'm mistaken, if people can correct me on this or quote me on it. But all I know is that they were reluctant to do it, and at the end they got screwed over. And there was a whole kerfuffle about it in even Terraria's forums and stuff like that about the situation, and it was a whole kerfuffle, and it was so sad because again the game's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I would love to go back and playing it again because I never did finish it. So much content in that game, and all they got was exposure. Just like, oh yeah, here's something in your portfolio. Cool.
Something in your portfolio that should have defined your fucking portfolio with how gorgeous it is.
Yeah, 100%. The music. God hope the composer got something out of that too. I didn't even know that.
Dude, the Star Child fucking theme. Whoever decided to make it so that literal children born from the sun, from like a dying sun, are cowboys. Fuck you. That's fucking glowing brain. Listen to the theme. Like, Wiggly, if you could, in the editing, if you could pull it up just for a second, it is so fucking good. Not right now. I mean, like in the VOD, in the video. Yeah, just fucking holy shit, genuinely gorgeous piece. Fuck Chucklefish. They can eat shit and die.
I don't even know. To be honest with you, I haven't kept up in tabs with what they're doing right now. I think they have another like. It's almost like
they're getting the guy who made Stardew Valley to make another game.
Yep. I remember that. And to be honest with you, they're probably a completely different team now after that whole thing, and they're actually doing what they should have done. They better, like because
Konami.
they have some really good teams with what this publisher has. It's just it's just the fact that happened boggles my mind.
Clarity's dead.
Clarity.
We lost Clarity.
Oh
no, he'll come back. We got the audio for him. Don't worry.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, he's still recording audio. That's no issue. Hopefully Clarity puts in the audio when to like cut him so that we can bring him back.
Yeah.
But yeah, on topic of Konami, have you guys seen that fucking Silent Hill 2? You know how good it looks? It looks really good.
It looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'm sure Weiss has a couple words because he's a big fan.
Blooper Team!
Oh man, I love me some Resident Hills 2.
They made it over the shoulder for a fucking rent for fucking
Go ahead, Weiss. Would you like to?
Like, it doesn't look great, but the one thing that I want to ask that will make the game at least playable in my eyes is, I know Silent Hill's never been good at like combat, but make the melee combat feel a little bit more impactful, because I really wasn't feeling it in the trailer.
Yeah.
And the gunshots had no muzzle flare, and that goes a long way to actually feeling the impact of a gunshot.
Well, we're also an
yeah,
arcade
the muzzle
shooter.
flare
You need muzzle
lightly
flash on
lit
that
up
bitch.
The room too. If it did that, that would
It needs to be.
fucking neat.
Yeah.
It needs to light up the room. You need to see
to light
the
up the room like
enemies
the fucking
react
sun.
to getting shot, and you need some muzzle flash on that bitch.
Can I tell you how oddly bright that game looks too? Like it looks
Dude, why does
very
the fog
bright.
look like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter? The
Yeah,
fog looked like
yes,
it didn't
it
matter.
feels
For
like
a
there's.
fucking
It's,
Silent Hill
Exactly.
I literally feel like I'm just playing an arcade shooter or like an on-rail shooter. I didn't know I was playing.
You know what
Time
it's
Crisis.
gonna feel
like
like?
you're playing a
gonna be
third-person
playing-
shooter.
No, you know what it's gonna feel like? It's gonna feel like you're playing Silent Hill Collection HD when they put Comic Sans on.
No,
I
don't
didn't
remind
know
me.
that.
No, I don't remind me.
I didn't know
Don't
they used
remind
Comic
me,
Sans. Did
please.
they run out of money
They
or
used
something
Comic
for it?
They really use Comic Sans on the fucking
They
sign at
actually-
the beginning
yeah.
of the game in Silent Hill 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
they put
my
that's,
God.
that is not okay.
Wiggly, you know what video to put up
Your
when
real
I
Comic
describe
Sans.
it because all you have to do is look up Resident or not that.
Also, speaking of the Silent Hill HD collection, I don't know what they fuck they. Well, I don't know what the fuck they did in the third game, Silent Hill 3, but they completely fucked the audio levels in that game. Like there are parts where you'll be walking on train tracks or metal, and it's the loudest thing in the fucking world. Like how do you do that?
I don't know.
Easy. You get
That's
people
why
that
I
don't
know.
really care about the product that they're making, and usually either that or the fact is that they're getting literally destroyed in crunch time and say you gotta get done in this
Can
time.
we all just collectively admit Silent Hill should just die at this point?
Yeah.
It really has had
No.
redeeming
No,
anything
it deserves
at this
to die.
point.
No.
It has had
No.
nothing redeeming at
It
this
keeps it keeps getting.
I don't
Listen,
know.
there's one.
I'm holding out
there's
hope.
one.
I'm holding out hope.
There's one
Weiss,
Silent
this is
Hill.
copium. This is copium,
okay,
brother.
anyone
There's
that's
nothing.
watching this, listening into this, there's one game, Silent Hill F, I think it was Silent Hill F. That is the same person that did.
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet, but that's the one saving grace I could say for the series, for the franchise, for that game, because the person that is making it is the same I think writer for When They Cry.
Higurashi?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I love Silent Hill.
I can't-
Survive.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on.
But what what
Silent
about
Hill Survive?
Yes.
Yeah,
What-
dude,
what
don't you
about
like
the-
Metal Gear Survive?
What
Dude,
about
I would
the
actually
short message
wanna
that
just fucking
literally
blow
just
my brains
dropped
out.
like yesterday? Like we haven't heard anything about that yet. And that's that. And so
won't
far,
let me
like
accept.
that shadow
fuck?
drop of that game that is only available on PS5, like is the first actual mainline installment of Silent Hill we've gotten in like 10 years.
The free-to-play game actually looks.
And it's free. The fact that it's free blows my mind.
I still love that.
God,
Free
every
and looks better
PS5
than the Silent 2
every PS5 game is like, yeah. So anyway, I'm about to release on PC.
Yeah.
I like how you cut off on P. That was. Yeah, it's.
Well, he
not
had
cut
to.
out
The
there.
teacher saw him.
All right, here, I'll up the gain. Fuck it.
You had to bring up the tree again. Shut the fuck up.
The tree has had more
Welcome back,
impact.
Clarity.
The tree has had more impact on this entire discussion than him beating his dick in the middle of a classroom. Fuck
The fact
you.
that Clarity came back after we cared.
That's history.
So,
That's all history now.
Did you need-
That's all history now.
okay, so you
Hey!
needed a refresher on what we were talking about?
We were just talking about
Silent Hill 2
and
remake
then we
looks like
brought
dog
up-
shit. The free version looks better. Tree, piss, masturbate. There we go.
Yeah.
That's why there
Jill
you're running the
Stringer's
best boss.
ass too. Also.
Wiggly, you better put up visuals where it's just like a couple frames for
Oh
every
god,
single thing that we
the
were talking
edit! I
about,
can
every
already,
single-
I can already see the editing work for
can already-
this
I
with
can
the
already
little
taste the edit.
graphicals of a tree and like school, and it's just like a little block.
Yeah, it's just a PNG, like a transparent PNG of me behind a tree, but I'm like slightly poking out.
And a terrible icon of a school or
Like-
something.
I just want an edit of my face and Jill Stinger's face over that fucking video of the lady getting stealth takedown by the husband.
So
I want
don't
that.
put
what
that
I
in.
want to actually reiterate to Clarity is that did you also feel like that, Salina, when you saw the trailer, when we were in the Discord?
Yo, Wiggly, I know you're gonna be
and
looking at
watched
this
the part-
audio, bro, so
Yeah,
I put in
right,
anything
right,
other
like
than
we
what
were
I've
talking about muzzle
recommended.
flashes,
They
like,
don't
no
deserve
muzzle
the right
flashes.
to. They don't deserve rights. You know?
was mentioning that the fog didn't even feel like it was important. It was just there. There was no real eeriness to it.
I know, and that's kind of disappointing because literally the fog is like a character in itself. Like you can't just take
Because
that
the
away.
thing about
The fog is one of the boys. You can't do that to the boy.
I believe
it was integral to the old PlayStation rendering issue because you can't render everything on that old technology, and it helps add a sense of environment to the entire thing.
Mm-hmm. And here's bye Weiss. One of the things that I feel when it comes to he's just getting a drink. One of the things I feel with the older games like that is it has that kind of special
Wiggly edited in a PNG of him just
really
moving over and then grabbing
change
a bottle
and
of Coke
if you try and upgrade it, it's possible.
I've
It's
turned
just
into a
something
Let's
about how
Player
that
the
nice
way I'm
little
fucking telling you to
charm.
edit everything, huh?
What made Silent Hill what it is. Plus, the whole thing about the fog that you mentioned, this is all psychological. This is in, I think, one's mind. The whole thing about Pyramid Head was supposed to be a fear in this man's head, right? Or in, I believe there's a whole...
It's James' desire to be punished for what he did.
Yes. So because of what has happened and the popularity of the iconic Pyramid Head, the creator was like, I wish I'd never created him in the first place because how big.
He's so prevalent now.
Yeah. No. And
because
really,
Konami smelled blood and now he's the main selling point, even in their fucking pachinko machines.
Even in Dead by Daylight.
Yep. Yep.
And no one really plays him, which is funny.
Don't you talk shit about.
He could get though.
Dead by Daylight, bro. He is a great character to play.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Pyramid Head is tailor-made for James. Tailor-made for James. Thank you very much. He's Silent Hill, the town itself, tailor-made Pyramid Head to fuck with James, and now it's in every other people's
and the movie didn't help as well.
Telling me a game that's built upon
that's the big
movie did it
problem
no
with Silent
favors.
Hill. Mm-hmm. That's the giant problem with Silent Hill.
No, the movie was kind of ass.
I like the idea of the siren part and stuff to give it that. I like that. It was just, it just felt it fell flat.
Yeah, clearly there's no kind of. If Paul W.S. Anderson had a hand in the movie, it's just ass.
Dude,
true, yeah,
telling me that a video game built off of metaphorical ideas based off of individual characters and the issues that they go through, corporations don't understand that and only see iconography?
No, here's character. Here's cool-looking character. Fight. Okay, go to next scene.
Dude, somebody...
that's how corpos do. That's how corpos do.
Somebody said that subtlety is the last-ditch effort of a company. Because they don't know what that is.
Yeah, absolutely. Corpos have no understanding of subtlety whatsoever. All they know is, hey, that's a cool looking thing.
This will give us money.
Can sell things.
Yeah.
Let's go. They'll get us money.
What is collective audience response to cool thing?
Artistic integrity? What is that? I don't know. Money.
What the fuck is artistic integrity? I need money.
Dude, no, they don't. It's because of this strange thing. I'm going off of what other people have said. This is me trying to piece this together. But there was footage of Steve Jobs talking about how most of the time people get raised up into marketing. Marketers usually get raised up into the higher echelons of corporations because they tend to bring in more and more people. And the thing about marketers is that art doesn't matter to them. They don't care about art. Art is a thing that only means something to the poor man or something that you are able to use to earn more money. And that is really disgusting, but it's just part of the thing. Business is the most soulless thing to ever exist on this planet.
And it happens with any kind of small team too. You work at a small team, maybe you worked in a garage, and then you work your way up and you become a corporate entity, and then it becomes bigger and bigger, and it gets more corrupt, and eventually, most of the time, it dies.
Well, it usually gets more corrupt because of the fact that the reason as to why people are interested in the company, the reason people are interested in the thing is usually the nuance and all of the small minor decisions that people make that usually build up the big picture.
Right.
It's the same reason you are as a person. You don't really focus on the cells that make you. But that's the entire reason you are still not just a pulsating pile of meat on the fucking ground. It is what makes you. It is all the tiny little things. And companies cannot understand what a tiny thing is, because once you're on that hill, everybody below you looks like ants, and the only thing you can do is look at them as if they're ants. Because if you're in a plane,
really good
you
at
can't
dehumanizing.
Yeah, if you're in a plane, you can't see the average farmer down there. You just see land.
You just see land, nothing but it. You don't even see fucking cars.
Speaking of art, did you all see, like, you all know that PewDiePie's been doing like a journey of like learning how to draw art?
Yes, I recently saw the video. Yeah.
Did you see him on his like day 100? He's actually like a really competent like anime artist now. Like he actually drew like an anime girl, and it looks really
I saw
Dude, that makes me want to die,
looks
bro.
fucking good.
Man, how
I'm
could
going
someone
to
so
commission
successful
PewDiePie
be
to
more
draw
successful
still
in another
just right
division?
for me.
I saw that on Twitter though, that a lot of people were saying that he was tracing, quote unquote.
Of course.
But according to a lot of other artists on Twitter, he's in like the replicating phase of an artist, of not tracing, but looking at a reference and then drawing, like freehanding.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do whenever I draw. I haven't drawn in a fucking hot minute, but that's exactly what I did.
You can see him blocking out the shapes based on what he sees. He's not like directly lining over the image.
Now here's the thing too with it is that it's I mean it's PewDiePie, right? He's got a lot of people, a lot of eyes on him, so there's gonna be people that are gonna want to say, "Are you doing this?"
I mean,
It's always
the
gonna have that way more
does.
than normal, right? So
PewDiePie, don't go near that bridge, bro. Don't go near that bridge.
man, what
Go to
up?
the bridge, bro.
God damn it.
Actually, Pew's draw the bridge.
Oh my
please.
god,
Draw the bridge.
he draws the bridge. I'm done. I am done, dude.
Let's fucking go.
Dude, I would.
That's how you absolve yourself.
actually drew the bridge,
If
I'd
you
lose my
draw
shit.
an anime girl on the fucking bridge. Come on.
Draw an
Draw
anime
just
girl
like
on
right
the
in
Armin
the
bridge.
artist who
I'll
made that
forgive you.
bridge.
It always pisses me off whenever people like accuse like others of like doing tracing in art. Like, dog, in order to learn, you have to be able to like sometimes you have to trace something in order to get a rough idea in your head of how you are going to put a basis of it, and then you do it yourself.
You're not fucking
So like
paying
whenever
for the
people
commission.
like say like
You're not paying for it.
yeah, exactly.
So
So
why
like,
do you,
it just
why the fuck do
freaking
you
bothers
care?
the hell out of me. Yeah, it like bothers the fuck out of me. Like, oh, you're just tracing. Like, dog, any artist out there in the world right now that like that's like a pristine artist at one point in time in their artistry career has traced.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
a
I mean,
known
I've
Even
fact
Renaissance sculptors
that
have done
they
it.
have all done it at least once.
Yep. Also, when
Yeah, exactly.
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Bo.
I was just gonna say, it's more. I don't know. It's kind of like the same situation with AI. Kind of. It's more to give an example. You don't have to go down the topic of AI right now. But usually, artists are very passionate about their craft. Obviously, because heaven help me, you're never gonna be able to be rich off of doing art. You do it because you like it. But fucking the reason that they're so passionate about tracing is usually just because like once you hit a certain point it is no longer acceptable, but it's that passion that kind of blinds them as to at what point is it acceptable and what it isn't, because heaven knows nobody has reached a fucking consensus on this opinion, just like a lot of opinions.
No, it'll never be.
I try to see through it through artists' eyes, because their anger has a reason for it.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah,
it's also kind of fucking
justified reason
stupid.
for hating it.
Yep.
There's a very justified reason for hating it, because it's just you're
This
not
is
doing
completely
anything.
out
You're
of left
just
field,
copying
but
it.
Sure.
I really hate fucking Japanese like plush website some shit. I literally just got an email from this website called AmiAmi. I set a pre-order
AmiAmi.
for a Weiss Fumo like a year ago, and I just got a fucking email saying that they canceled my order because they didn't have the fucking payment. Like, what the fuck? I had money in my account, bitch. The hell.
Oh man.
And I can't even order a new one because they were a limited run.
That's weird because
Fucking
I've had my friend who actually used to buy my figures from AmiAmi a lot, but he would always buy in bulk. And I think I remember what you were trying to do, because you were gonna pay, but they could because they wouldn't allow you to actually put the payment down, right? You had to wait. Is that how it works on the website?
I made the pre-order,
yes,
which means I already paid the fucking money forever ago, and then I got an email that said, "Oh, payment couldn't be processed, so we canceled your order. Screw you." What the fuck, dude?
Gotcha.
That fucking jerked me off. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Sorry to change the topic again, just like because we're still talking about video games. So I just found something out. Wiggly, you might already know this because I know you're a huge certain racing game where you crash into other vehicles fan. So do you all know who Stellar Entertainment is? Yeah, they did Burnout Paradise.
Yeah, they did the Burnout Paradise remastered. Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently they actually teased on their Twitter that it is a high likelihood that they are actually making another Burnout game themselves. After 10 years.
Wow.
Yo,
Yeah,
they
posted on their Twitter. It says without context, our way of giving you kind of weird insider intel about what we're working on, without actually telling you what we're working on, and the bosses still haven't issued any takedowns. Happy days. And there's a picture that says POV, you're about to be rear-ended. Yes, my friend.
Hands off the Burnout IP, you degenerate sacks of shit.
There is already a company doing a new Burnout entry. They are named Three Fields, and they're doing recreation. Last time Stellar held the Burnout IP, we did a mod pack to fix a game-crashing bug right out of startup that has never been patched, and they removed all of the IRL in-game advertising. Do not let them fuck this one up.
You can tell. You can tell how passionate he is. You can definitely tell how passionate.
Oh, you can tell how passionate.
Yeah.
That's why I said. Wiggly definitely has something to say about that.
I'm glad that we're. I'm glad I'm saving.
So apparently it is going to be apparently it's going to be using UE5, and apparently they're already hiring people in the UK and Netherlands right now for it. So it's a high possibility it's going to be a Burnout game from them.
Please edit out on my cough.
Praise good.
I'm so sorry.
That's all I can say.
We just hope it's good.
I'm glad I'm saving one topic for last because fuck me, I like that too much.
Dude, freaking like I miss Burnout, man.
Yeah, I only played like the demo of it on my Xbox 360 because I was a cheap fuck and I didn't buy the full game.
Burnout 3, dude, freaking Burnout 3 Takedown is still my favorite. It is so good.
I played Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise was fucking fun as shit. Even just the demo. I fucked around on that shit for fucking hours.
I just remember that one clip of Jerma whenever he was streaming it, and he fucking set the PlayStation Eye right on his desk, and he was wearing nothing but a fucking bathrobe.
Yep, classic Jerma. Yep.
That sounds a lot like Jerma.
Yeah, we should do.
I never forget his. I never forget his fucking Dollhouse streams. His Dollhouse streams are fucking insane.
Dude, the Dollhouse stream was so fucking good. Oh my god. Oh, I really want him to do more shit like that. I love the carnival that he did, the whole fucking hot air balloon shit that he did whenever he was moving to Vegas, the geography stream.
Yeah, the geography stream. Yeah.
Let me load up Yakuza.
Let me change game. Let me load up Yakuza real quick.
Yakuza.
You load up Yakuza. Let me load up Yakuza.
You want me to grab another topic on
Sure.
that list?
Yeah, go for it.
Kiryu-chan. Yeah.
Go for it.
Kiryu-chan.
Lord of the Rings is now 20 years old to make you all feel old.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm 2 years old. I'm 3 years older than Lord of the Rings. Damn.
That is insane.
I've never watched it.
I'm sorry, but I mean, as someone
7 years
who has
older
watched that
than Lord of the
movie
Rings.
so many times, especially in like the Discord and things like that, that movie will be the greatest movie of ever, of all time. There's no.
I still haven't seen it.
That is in my eyes. That is the best trilogy of any type of media, hands down. That is the best media trilogy. If you had to think about like the weakest point if you had to choose one, it wasn't. Two Towers was phenomenal.
Rings of Power.
It was. We don't talk about that. We do not talk about Rings of Power. No. It's Return.
It doesn't exist.
Return of the King is.
In my eyes, Two Towers is the best one out of the trilogy.
Yes. The battle I always remember because there was
Absolutely.
this one meme that I had every time back in the days when Steam sales were like the shit. And like the Steam sales, the flash sales. Do you remember you just have a random like every like 4 hours it'd be like, or 5 hours it'd be like, oh my god, 7 Days to Die is like $5 off or like $15 off.
They do that still sometimes, but they're not. It's not as good as they used to be. Like they have like middle of the week sales, and they have a lot of weekend sales as well.
Yeah. But it's not as more prevalent as it was on the front. But it was basically it was like Battle of Helm's Deep, I think, or which fight was that with the
it was Helm's Deep in two stages.
And what happened was is that they went in and they had faces for everything. Like the orcs, you had Gabe as the commander, and he had all these sales of 90% off going into the castle.
I used to see those.
So it begins.
I've seen those memes all the fucking time.
My wallets can't take it. Just see 99% off going into the bomb to blow up the hole to get in.
90% busting
that always gets me on those.
Amen. I love memes like that.
Yeah. So
memes like that are the
fact
fucking
that we're
greatest.
now at this time period, and of course, you know, having to bring up the Rings of Power, unfortunately, is how, I mean, there's a lot more like to Lord of the Rings. Like you've got the Silmarillion, which we haven't even gotten into yet. Like the book in the lore of Lord of the Rings, we are only like what 10% of the entire book.
We're not that far into the shit.
No, there's so much content, but they can't take
I
it
haven't read
because
the books my ADHD won't allow me. But yeah,
because Tolkien and the whole, I think the property of it just won't do it. Other than for the fact that Amazon decided to do the Rings of Power, which sucks, but we don't talk about that. That was
I heard it like it's not good.
I feel like it was just trying to be some sort of what's the series that like Game of Thrones. And sorry to
Game of Thrones where it deviates far off from like what is actually in the fucking book.
And I'm sorry I'm sorry you Game of Thrones fans for the ending. That will still be funny to me because it's
the Starbucks coffee cup.
The Starbucks coffee cup. But yeah, it is nuts thinking about it that it is over 20. We're now I think now going 21.
More milk, less foam.
Yeah. No. And the games, Shadow Mordor.
Still to this day, like Battle of Helm's Deep and for the Battle of the Siege of Minas Tirith is still like the best movie fights in general.
Towers
like,
on PlayStation 2.
Unbelievably well done.
Do you remember that? Yeah, man.
I love Lord of the Rings too.
Yeah. Oh my God, the MMO was really good too. I actually played quite a bit of it. And sorry.
I used to play The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally have done
there's this one, I forgot the game.
It's like me and my sneakers
but it was like
and my
The
jeans.
Hobbit.
I've totally seen this stuff.
My sneakers.
I totally watched Lord of the Rings, guys. Haha.
I just don't want them. I just do not want them to ruin the property. We've only gotten that one with the Rings of Power. There was, I think, what was it? There was Shadow of Mordor, right? And then what was the other one too? There was there was two.
Shadow of War.
Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of War.
Shadow of War is so fucking good. Shadow of War is so fucking
That's the second one, right? Or is that the first one?
I need to play the second one.
You're forgetting about the
one.
best Lord of the Rings game. It's Gollum, obviously.
I don't want to hear that.
Gollum is so good. Gollum is really fucking
finally gets to use his phone vibrator sound to say, "Wrap it up, buddy."
Just to shut him the fuck up, Ron.
Even though you don't know, you know Gollum anyways. We could talk about the
dog. It is Gollum is fucking Garbo.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's the same with the Kong as well. Like two games so terrible at each other to like almost the same time is kind of funny. But that's not what we're talking about. It's about Lord of the Rings. But I hope in the next game we do, because I mean I think the Lord of the Rings online game is still running, isn't it? Like the service.
Oh wait. You know the Kong game.
Probably
the
is.
people who published that. So
Game Mill?
I watched the I watched the Angry Joe video.
gotta play
I didn't know they published Big Rigs over road racing. They published Big Rigs over the fucking road racing.
Wait,
you gotta be fucking kidding me?
Are you telling me that you mean the Your Winner?
Yes,
you were the winner.
No,
They are the ones who published that
Big
fucking
Rigs
game.
and Big Rigs sequel.
Kidding
I
me?
can't, dude. I can't wait for the Angry Video Game Nerd
It
channel.
wrapped
Oh,
all
dude.
the way around,
winner.
dude. How the
You're a
fuck did this
winner.
happen?
Dude,
Give it to
oh
me.
my god,
Give it to me.
give me
Give me right the fuck
that.
now.
Oh my god, hell yeah, please, for the love of God.
Dude, this feels like I fucking met like an old friend I never wanted to meet again in the middle of a fucking Walmart parking lot. How the fuck did I think a Big Rigs over
How
the road
cheap was
racing
the
again?
car to get the rights to
It's
it?
always the bad ones, man. It always feels like the bad ones that pop up in your mind, and you're just like, man, of course it's the shitty games
Well,
I
how the
remember.
fuck did they? How did they come back and then make more shit
How
games? They
did
never made
get
a good
the
game in their
fucking
life.
rights?
I don't know. I don't know how they kept the
I don't
lights
know.
on during that time. I don't know how the fuck they kept the lights on during all that time.
It was
They
like
just
a
steal the
weird
power from the
Wii
studio next
shovelware
door.
shit, dude. How the fuck
Yeah,
are
dead
you
ass.
still
Yeah,
here?
they just stole the Wi-Fi and the power from the next studio next door, and then just used that.
Not even from the
fucking
studio
Golem or
next
some
door.
shit.
They're operating in their fucking garage and they're taking off the McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Exactly. Like shit like that.
God, imagine, Jesus.
Oh my fucking.
But yeah,
God.
congratulations, everyone.
Dude, that-
You are you're older. That if you've actually realized that, yes, Lord of the Rings is over 20 years old now.
I still haven't watched it. Let's go.
Got nano.
Oh, we gotta
we
fix
gotta fix
that for
that.
sure. Yeah, no.
Oh yeah,
We'll fix
wait.
that, we'll fix
Yo, Clarity, how about I go to TwitchCon? You show me the fucking trilogy. How about that?
Oh my God, the extended edition. Get him the extended edition.
Yeah.
Whole thing?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
No, if you show
all
him the extended
6
trilogy,
hours.
you won't be able to attend TwitchCon despite flying there.
Oh, it'll be a whole. Okay, who's wearing Gandalf's robe and attire? We need to have a freaking.
Oh, I'm gonna be wearing the maid outfit,
Get
bro.
out the
Don't
way.
you-
I didn't know that was in Lord of the Rings. What the fuck was that? Like Sam or something?
Yeah, dude, don't you you know it was Gandalf, bro. It was Gandalf.
Gandalf. Oh, why? I feel like I've been here before. Clean, you fools.
Fine, I guess I'll be Gollum then.
Clean Curtis. Cowboy, Terminator.
We gotta make Jason Legolas because of the femboy
Oh
attire.
my
He's
God!
gotta be
I'm gonna
Legolas.
sparkle, aren't I? I'm gonna be some sort of
God,
like
bro.
vampire shit.
Dude,
Sparkle
like Twilight.
on.
It's Lord of the Rings, not
Thursday.
Twilight.
That was
It's alright.
that was
If you're-
my first
If you're
D&D character.
gonna be
essentially
Legolas, I'll be your taller Gimli and frickin' berate you and try and count how many kills we have.
Oh God! Bro, like, hey, got him. Yeah, how about
Wait, did you say I was Did you say I was Aragorn?
No.
When we
So
were
it's
watching
definitely
Aragorn?
There you
100%.
go. Yeah, Aragorn.
Oregon?
Yeah, dude, I love Aragon. The Oregon?
Oregon.
Fort Jordan, right?
So then,
Rushes
okay,
into
so
battle.
we can agree that Wiggly is Gimli.
Oregano?
Wiggly's
Yeah.
Gimli?
You're short. You got the short door. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, there you go.
That's true.
Nah, we would be saying you're short,
God.
brother. What the fuck are you?
Listen, I'm known for being really good with range, okay? And these guys can back me up on that.
5'6"
With
shut
range?
Bitch, if
Five
I'm Gimli,
three.
you're
Shut up.
Samwise.
You're
Fuck
good
Do
you.
with
your
range.
own thing. I'll be Samwise
I'm sorry,
Genji.
5'6". Shut the fuck up.
5'5". Get it
Oh
right.
my God, they're 5'6",
That
really?
does not help my
Wiggly could be Gimli, I'll
situation
be
anymore.
Samwise.
Why did you say it? Why did you correct me and do it
I'm
worse?
taller than
Why did
Midnight.
you
Oh my God.
correct
I already told you this. I've told everyone this. And if anyone's listening and
Why did
watching
you
this, you guys
correct
know
me?
this. I'm 5'5".
Why did you correct me? You shouldn't have corrected me. I said 5'6",
Yeah,
and you're like, excuse me, I'm shorter?
Why is it just one of the Dark Riders, the fucking horseman?
Listen,
My
I'm
whole
about,
is
I'm
literally
about
half my size.
honesty.
I'm 6'2".
So I will say it exactly. Yes, I am 5'5". Hi, I'm
I can't
short.
believe it. Midnight is the short stack. I can't
He's Frodo.
believe it.
Alright. Yeah, okay, so Midnight's definitely Frodo, 100%.
So I gotta carry you all with me? God damn it, man.
Yeah, call that shit your
Brother,
average
if I'm gonna be
channel.
Samwise, I gotta carry your weak ass up fucking Mountain Doom. I don't wanna hear it.
Oh God. Oh, that's
Nah,
you trying to carry my ass.
Clarity, if you were Sam, you would just throw him into the fucking volcano. You wouldn't throw him in the. You wouldn't throw the.
Yeah,
ring.
true.
No, he'd just be like, well, my work here is done. Throws both of us into it.
Fuck it, I'm done with this.
Yeah, I'd throw Frodo and Gollum in that bitch. Like, well, alright, that's
Done
that.
with this shit, baby.
Dust
Wrap it up.
Dust hands off and just goes.
Absolutely, I should pooch over that one. Now, what the heck was that for? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, this just popped back into my mind. Back on the topic of sort of when games go bad, like behind the scenes or whatever.
Yeah.
Do any of you remember the story of the creator of Night in the Woods?
No.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember that shit show. Oh, God.
Basically, a lot of unsubstantiated shit that didn't have anything to back it up started coming out about him.
Yeah.
And it got fucking everywhere, and no one would fucking believe the guy at all. And he literally got bullied off of the internet, and he killed himself.
Actually, fuck Zoe Quinn.
Oh my god.
Actually,
oh my god.
Yeah.
So
if you ever think about like Night in the Woods was a great game, I really wish there was another one. There's not gonna be another one because the creator's fucking dead.
There's not gonna be another one. Because he fucking died.
That's crazy.
Wow. That
all because of
it's awful.
I actually unironically believe that it was all because of fucking Zoe Quinn. She dead ass killed that fucking man.
And then right after it happened, like fucking all these
allegations on him.
Right after it happened, like no one gave a shit. It got swept under the rug, and that's the fucking worst thing for me.
No one gave a shit. They fucking swept it under the rug.
Crazy how.
Fuck all
It's
of
crazy
them.
how people think that like stuff like that won't actually like affect someone and like screw over their lives to the point where they like end up like killing themselves. Y'all remember that?
Especially when you make a thing that has such an important personal message to you, like Night in the Woods, like how that fucking entire story was. When that is super important to you, and all this shit comes
story
out.
is tailor-made to him.
Does anybody remember that girl who got bullied because she made Steven Universe fan art and made Pink too thin? And
Oh yeah, I remember that too. Fuck every single one of them too.
Wait, sorry.
I'll actually personally beat every single one of those people to death.
She made the pink dye. What?
Oh, sorry. Do you mind moving into the mic a little bit more? You seem like you're a little distant.
Yeah, okay, don't worry, bud.
Sorry, because you get cut up a little bit. So I didn't understand what you were saying.
All right, well, yeah, no, I'm trying to keep as close to this thing without me ear raping the thing, but I don't know how.
Sure, SM7s, baby.
Just you know.
All right, here, let me just
show
eat
your
it. Give me
mom.
that.
Show what your mom out. Yeah, right.
It's funny you try to do that and it's actually not even peaking. It's absolutely fine.
Well, that's because I'm not putting the gain on max. I can't do that.
It's fucking perfect.
But yeah, sorry. Repeat that again.
Molto bene.
This Tumblr artist made Steven Universe fan art,
Okay.
and there's a character Pink Diamond who is the mother of Steven.
Okay.
And they made her thinner than what she is in the show, and she got bullied into killing herself.
Yep.
Because of that.
I remember that situation, and I went out and I said, fuck every single fucking person.
Yeah, this
who
was
gave
back
a shit.
when Tumblr
Fuck
was a
every single
little
one of
more
you.
batshit
You are all
insane.
going to hell.
Yeah.
Now Tumblr is just
All
kind
going
of
to
a little
hell.
crazy more than anything. Tumblr is way better now, unironically.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember it's more recent. Y'all remember that guy that was on TikTok that dressed up as Ghost?
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
Dressed up as who?
Yep.
Yeah.
That fucking pissed me off too.
Yeah, he dressed up as Ghost from Call of Duty, and like somebody made allegations that he was a pedophile and he killed himself
God,
live
I
on TikTok.
remember
Oh my
that.
god.
He did it live too. He did it fucking live.
Yeah, he did it
His
live. He
best
actually
friend-
like hung himself in
His
front of
best
everybody.
friend had to break through the fucking window and get the poor guy off the fucking rope.
Dang.
Yep. Fucking.
Fucking
so it's great. So like this
motherfuckers.
just further emphasizes that like whenever you start
Wiggly,
like
you're gonna have to
trying
determine
to
if
start
this-
allegations
if
on
this
people,
deserves to be
you
on
don't
the
have like
podcast. We might
founded
just have to cut
evidence, and
this
you just
whole
want to be a
section
little shitlord, realize this is a
Like, we might just
possibility
have
of
to
what might
cut this
happen.
section
So
out.
Oh my god.
I don't feel like this should be on the podcast. Holy fuck.
just be a good person and don't be a
Some
fucking
people like to
asshole.
draw
Don't be a fucking
characters
cunt.
differently, for goodness sake. Give him like respect that. Holy shit. Sorry, pardon my language.
that
I'm
shit
just giving
always
every
He's only-
generation
he's only
of good
20 years
people is
old.
falling
That
under
shit
abuse.
always brings my
I'm just gonna
fucking
be
piss to a
real.
boil.
I've
It brings
been,
my piss to a boil.
this whole thing I've been putting in secret messages to Wiggly for my recording. So Wiggly, up to you if you want to keep this part of the fucking podcast in. I don't know if it.
It's a topic of the
first
podcast and it's
episode.
staying in the podcast.
Are you sure it should be? It's
Yeah.
a little
I mean,
depressing
it's-
for the first.
I mean,
episode.
it's
real talk.
it's
It's real
depressing,
talk.
but
It's real talk.
it's important
It's a
that
message.
it's
I
important
may be
that like
getting a
we
little
sort
bit
of
heated.
think
get
about
heated
like
when
all
I
these
do shit
things
like
that are
this.
happening, and it's
it
important
needs
to us
to be
as
heard.
people to just like grow from that and like not let people who try
Yes.
to fucking bring us down that far, because if anyone
It's
is
to raise
actually even
awareness.
capable of like actually going through with that, they need help.
Yeah.
Speaking of something else that happened recently, one of my favorite content creators on YouTube, he went by
Mama
Empty.
Max.
He made
I know where this is going.
well, not Mama Max, no.
Okay.
One of my favorite content creators on YouTube, Empty, he created Girls Frontline animations, and he made every single character in Girls Frontline he handmade himself, and all the models are fucking beautiful. He made these really funny and sometimes like really cool animations around the Girls Frontline characters. And one day he posted on Twitter that he was going to go buy a shotgun, and he even showed off like the Mossberg sticker they got with it. He started up stream one day, showed an animation, and then it was a black screen, and he literally heroed himself on stream.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Dang.
You could fucking hear his parents.
Why
You
the
could fucking
fuck
hear
are we
his parents in the
talking about
background.
He was
This
20
is
years
remember
old.
that.
beneficial to a podcast.
He was fucking
bro.
20 years
Yeah,
old,
damn.
dude.
Wow. Damn.
Fucking fuck.
Internet is
I remember hearing
It
that.
is
And I was like,
very.
the moral of the moral of the story, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because yes, I miss him dearly, but if you're ever that low, get help, please.
Yeah,
there are people who are willing to listen to you, and literally no one wants you to leave this plane of existence.
no one.
Please,
No
get help.
one.
There's
No
numbers. There's a lot of things that
Dude.
can help you, especially free lines. They're there. Don't.
If you ever think you're alone, no, you're fucking not. You're not fucking alone.
No.
No one ever is.
No.
Oh,
Ever.
Yeah.
true.
I've had people tell me how much it's helped them. You know.
I've had to learn that pretty recently today, so like over the past couple days. So I completely understand.
Never ever fucking alone.
I've had people telling me that it's
No,
helped
fuck
them.
it. If you ever,
with-
if you're never,
I'm under no
if you ever
comment
need an ear,
rule. I'm under an
blend,
NDA.
Fucking call me.
On a lighter
I
note,
work a lot, but fuck
I
it.
remember when
Well then.
I remember when like a couple years ago that it was actually kind of like a faux pas to say that that you went to therapy. Like if I was in high school a couple years ago and I told someone they went to therapy, they're like, "Oh, you're weird. You're depressed.
you
go to
saw a
therapy
shrink."
too."
Yeah,
and then
they would look at you differently.
And then nowadays,
They would look at you
fucking
differently.
nowadays, like someone
Literally
walks over,
everyone
they
goes to
fucking
therapy.
they boast open the door. Yo, guess what? My fucking therapist just told me.
I'm married.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
it's because
glad that the
we're
stigma
we're
went
now in
away,
a
though.
society where like
The stigma went away.
yeah,
and that's
we're
a
like
good
in a
thing.
society now where it's like the stigma of like being like because we are a
We live
society
in a
nowadays
society,
where like
Wiggly.
a lot of us are
Mentally
very
ill.
depressed or like
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
someone that is
Way
like
more
dealing
than
with
those.
depression. And so like to hear somebody going to a therapist is just like normal as opposed to like 10, 15, even 20 years ago. Like if you were going to a therapist, like your family would be like supportive, but everybody else around you, like your friends, like friends of friends, people in school, like they would all think that you were just like mentally deranged or like you're a psychopath. And it's like,
Yeah.
listen,
All
like,
because you went and talked to someone
like,
who
you
has
know,
a
some of us need more
PhD
help.
in like psychology and trying to explain to you why you may feel this way. That's it.
I think there's still propaganda trying to make it so that people don't go to therapists. You see all those memes on the internet that keep going like you were actually honest to your therapist and then they put you in a straitjacket kind of shit.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like that's active propaganda just to keep all the actual opinions inside of yourself and all the shit you're going through hidden. Because I get it, it's a joke. It's kind of like shitting on yourself, like just BMing yourself.
It's kind of a joke,
in front of
but
people.
you should actually
it's a kind of a
open up to your
joke,
therapist.
but it's more propaganda for your own head to make it so that you keep all the shit that you're feeling down low, because you're just actively going, if I feel vulnerable, then everybody will react negatively to it. I feel like that's propaganda of people not mentally well trying to convince other people to also do the exact same thing, unintentionally or intentionally.
And I feel like a reason why a lot of people like aren't really honest with their therapists a lot is because like, oh, what if they tell my parents? What if they call the police or some shit like that? But I'm gonna be honest with you, unless you admit something to your therapist that literally breaks a law, they're not gonna say shit.
They're not gonna
Like,
say
no,
shit.
They're scared. Customer
Client
confidentiality.
confidentiality is airtight,
there you go.
baby. It's airtight.
And even then, I think there was moments. I know one of my friends actually
even
had a what's it
yeah.
called? They were talking about some really personal things that they wanted to just share with the therapist and not to their family. They went and actually threw that book out the window of the confidentiality thing, and told the parents.
Oh boy.
And that
Well,
caused
that's just a bad therapist.
Yeah, no. And the
That's just a
problem
bad
is,
therapist.
and the problem is, like, even me, I wanted to go see one. I wanted to check to see if I have like ADHD, or whatever the case may be, just because I just wanted to make sure. And it's like $3,000 for the check.
Yep.
And I have to wait a year. I have to wait a year for that shit. And imagine this, the amount of therapists people have to go see to get the right one. I had one person that took them 9 tries. 9 to get.
Here's
right.
okay.
Yep.
Here's
That's a lot of money.
here's a crazy fucking thought, right? What if nowadays healthcare plans included therapy?
Include therapy.
I know Tesla does. Tesla
does.
does. Tesla includes therapy and stuff. But yeah, have you ever seen? I even showed it to Wiggly trying to get him a job there. They have like,
is it international or is it only available in the U.S.? I mean,
I think it's international. No, it's international from what I heard.
Damn.
Yeah, no, Tesla ain't no
If
joke.
a company big enough, then they'll definitely do international.
It was just editing too,
Probably
like I was just showing them that there's editing work, like video editing. They wanted that, and you're getting like, I think the highest salary for that was 150K, just to do video editing. Yeah, that means like
A little pricey.
no, well, I mean 150,000. Like, I mean, yeah, 150,000
fucking
money for doing video editing, and you're getting therapy sessions
That's good
and also
fucking money right there.
maternity leaves, all that good stuff. You are getting the royalty treatment when you work in there. It is.
But I'm not a woman.
I'm so sorry for making
It's
you
okay.
cut all these out. I'm so sorry.
One day.
Okay.
Well,
One day.
okay.
Speaking, I guess
So I had to light it up a little bit.
pseudo on the topic of women. Whenever I was going to Canada and whenever I was flying up to Canada and flying back from Canada, I noticed in like a couple of the airports that I had to go through that they have like these maternity rooms now for mothers who are breastfeeding. Like I'd be walking to my gate and there'd just be like this pod, like this like maybe like small bathroom sized pod with like a bench, some napkins, some hand sanitizer, shit like that, and it's literally just for like mothers breastfeeding, and I think that's super cool.
Hey.
That's actually really nice.
It's about the
sounds
size
like
of like
something
a office vocal isolation booth, yeah?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Dude, do you remember when like
thinking it's something like that.
Free
That
the
sounds a lot
nipple
like
thing?
Canada.
Women just can't win because like if they want to be like shirtless, men get a free show. If they want to cover up, then nothing changes. Women just can't win.
Yeah.
Free the nipple, yeah. Good luck with that, bro.
Hashtag free.
Yeah, not only did they have like those maternity rooms, like some places in Canada and the airports mostly. I noticed in a lot of like public areas that I went to in Canada, like the Science Center and like a lot of other like sort of very populated places in Canada as well. They have like these little areas called like quiet rooms. And it's specifically made for like, you know, people with autism or people with ADHD, people getting like, you know, like a little too stimulated or whatever. You can just like sit in like this little room where like sometimes they have tents and they have like noise suppression headphones like that you'd wear like, you know, monster truck rallies or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You can just sit there. Some of them have like, you know, cute little string lights and stuff, and it was like kind of dim as well. Just a place to like chill out. And I think that's really cool. I think more places should do that, not just Canada.
Cut this out.
The only problem with this Canada is like with a lot of people, things with like pretty much like in the United States too, is the short staff. Like absolutely short staff of medical areas. I took my mom 6 hours just to go in, just to get some medicine, some regular prescriptions. And even like, I think Clarity, you were saying that you were in just
Staffing
blood
has
work
always
alone.
been
It was
an
like, what,
issue.
3 hours?
Well, yeah, but they were very short staffed though.
Yeah.
Just happened to be like extremely
it's
short
like everywhere though.
Staffing issue. I've noticed that a lot in the medical field. That just staffing issues in general. Even me, I was a vet tech. I did animals.
Yeah.
I've done shit where I've ran the fucking ER. I've ran treatment. I ran radiology. I ran the morgue. I ran the front areas with all the exam rooms.
Yeah.
Yep. I was a fucking vet tech and a fucking mortician at the same time while doing x-rays. You name it, I fucking did it. There were some nights where
You
like
fucker, I've been
one
holding
person
it in,
calls
you
out.
coward.
One person one person calls out,
piss.
and I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I have to do.
I've been holding it in for the past
everything.
fucking 30 minutes. I'm going to piss.
That's why you. Yeah, that's why you piss before stream.
I did.
I got
Water
I'm trying
boy.
to
Fucking
take
old man.
Water boy.
Old man.
I've seen
Why is his piss baby?
I've seen plenty of like dead bodies like of people
Oh, yeah.
like whenever in my like profession, but I don't think I could handle like seeing like a dead pet, dude. Like having to like watch
I've
like your pet be
seen
put down.
so much
Just
blood
like see it all the time.
and
No,
gore.
no thanks.
Yeah.
I've
No,
seen
thanks.
so much that I would make a fucking combat medic blush.
Down lane by
Dude, I'm not even joking.
Old Yellow
when I
got put
said
down with
when
an op by mid.
Why did you have to make that?
like
Steak, you wouldn't make a combat medic finally end it.
Oh my god, bro.
bro, I'm not even joking.
I'm sorry.
One night we had a fucking ER. We had an ER alert. Thing coming in, and it's a box. We look inside the box, and
no.
I look inside the box. It's a fucking little dog.
Yeah.
Torn the shreds.
Oh god.
Torn the fucking ribbons.
Man.
The woman in the front,
thinking of a joke.
complete and utter shock. And I'm just like,
Don't think of a joke for that.
What
you
does the
fucking
woman in the
degenerate.
front do?
I can't help myself. I just think what the dog's doing, and I'm just trying my hardest not to
the
smile. I'm
pup
such
had,
a
had a
piece
peek
of
down
shit.
mid. I joke, just to fucking like make it so I don't fan hero myself.
I'm going to hell.
But, like,
I'm going to hell. I
He's
laughed
gonna
at that.
delete my entire audio
the
track.
pup-
He's
the
just gonna
pup
delete my.
fucking peaked mid,
We're deleting that track from this.
and I, me being the guy that I am, I made
Peaked mid.
Yep. I say
Well, we
that
can't
to
delete
fucking
the audio
cope.
track,
I say
so
that
the
to
joke
cope, by
doesn't
the way. I say that to
So
cope.
fucked. We're so fucked.
We're so fucked.
Why are we so fucked?
Sorry.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
go
I'm
for
a
it, go
fucking
for it,
combat. I'm hardened like a combat medic. So like, if I see someone with their leg blown off, I'm just fucking put a band-aid on it. Fucking calm down. I'll get it fixed up.
Okay, what's
Yeah,
the right
I
idea to
made-
piss now?
Yeah, no, I'm glad he
Wait,
was.
really,
As the
you
guy,
can't
as
get
the
rid of
guy
that
that I
audio
am, I
track
made
now.
I
The
made
joke
sure to
doesn't
take
work
care
without
and
it.
process that body because it was so
Yeah,
fucked up. I didn't want anyone else to see that shit but
No,
me.
I'm glad that Weiss went to go to the bathroom because he loves pets a lot. And
I'm glad that Weiss went
the
away
fact
because I
that
don't want anyone else listening
and
to that
then
shit.
they clearly goes
I don't know
in
why I'm bringing
and
this
comes
up right
in with the
now.
steel chair and just goes, by the way, I'm gonna ruin this whole experience for
Oh
everyone.
my.
Dude, I'm sorry. My brain just thought when
What's
it
the dog
was
doing,
like,
dude?
yeah, so this
Why
dog,
would you
this dog
say
is
that?
torn to shred, and my brain just
Oh
thought
my
that
God.
automatically.
Yeah,
My
back
brain
on
was
topic.
like,
Yes.
fucking
Yeah,
kidding.
Let's go, let's-
staff shortages are fucking
Yes.
pain in the fucking
Yes,
ass.
and it will continue to be that. It's ever.
And by the way, I was paid minimum wage for all that. By the
What
way,
the
I was
fuck?
paid minimum wage.
Huh?
Yep.
That is awful.
That's
You should be
awful.
getting like usually a salary.
It's like the equivalent of like getting paid what a paramedic gets paid, which paramedics
Nothing.
get paid fucking
Yeah.
nothing. So
Extortionate for your position. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, fuck the federal Asada. Being paid
it's
minimum
very
wage
bad.
is worse.
And it's I actually I was talking to Unix about this not too long ago because Unix, one of my friends, they work with
Betty from Valhalla, eat your heart out.
we were talking about like I was actually saying it to Mari. Sorry, Mari. I was mentioning about like how minimum wage is supposed to be. Somewhere. I actually think that I talked to both of them about it. Is you go into work for minimum wage to start you off to get into other places right on your resume, and to get you going. But the problem is a lot of these places want education and like
15 years of work experience and you're
on
13.
on an entry level job. What the fuck? You can't
Do you remember when you would just do like?
I went to school for
just so
4
that they could
fucking
do
years,
unpaid
dude.
labor, just so that they could act like it mattered on your resume.
Do you remember when it mattered? God.
Never. That's why.
Remember when it
it's
fucking
funny.
mattered?
I went to
I remember.
a college prep school
Pepperidge Farm
like
remembers.
growing up, and like they did like a lot of
remembers.
career fairs and shit, and like a
4
lot of
years,
things that they offered.
minimum wage.
Like whenever I legitimately talked to like one of the instructors that were like leading that whole thing,
Yeah.
I said like, "Yo, why exactly are we doing this?" And they're like, "It looks good on your resume." That's it.
Yeah. No. Oh, you remember that? You remember the $150K grant that you
It's good
did for
street cred.
your college tuition? Yeah, it means jack all now because the entire like situations changed or like the landscapes changed. Oh, how about that video
I stay
game?
winning, knowing that I only graduated high school. I just stay winning. I didn't need to give a shit.
Yeah, I did high
People
school
who
and then I
have
stopped.
worked for people who have worked for Ubisoft Massive, Mob Entertainment, Crytek, and Apple have told me time and time again, college is a fucking scam. You can get a better education just off of YouTube alone.
Yeah, and even here in VR
Oh yeah,
chat.
usually they
is
play
true.
YouTube videos for kids to learn math now.
Like
so
hell,
what's really the point in the math
like
schools?
even here in VR chat, you can actually get work by just doing things in VR chat for certain areas of this place. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
depends,
definitely
yeah.
depends though, because for what I do, for what I do, there's no way I could learn that shit on YouTube. Like I had to go to school for that.
Oh, yeah,
like, because
absolutely.
you have to do clinical hours in a
Medical
hospital
field,
for like
yes.
2 years.
No.
Like
medical field,
We're more implying
you need to learn
non-physical
that shit.
fields is what you're able to go into when it comes to doing that kind of stuff. Because physical fields, you just learn.
Yeah, but like whenever it comes to like fields like web design or like graphic design and stuff like that, a lot of it you can just learn on the internet and do a better job anyway.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying non-physical, because once you do like physical jobs, you have to learn how to.
I didn't hear the non-physical part.
Here, how close do I need to get to the mic? How close do I need?
It's more.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, you were fine when we
I'll
were
turn up
starting.
the
You had a
gain,
nice-
fuck it.
Yeah, no, you were doing good.
I'll turn the gain up to 30. Fuck it.
Okay. There.
Alright, how,
That's better. That's better. You were
guys,
fine.
is it good now?
Yeah,
Is
no,
it good
you were-
now?
It's fine. Yeah, no,
It's
you're
fine.
good.
No,
There you go.
it's fine. It's fine.
The thing with the
Wiggly's
Shures,
gonna have to parse through that.
I will say the things with the Shures is that you have to be really close and you have to have high dB gain and a lot just to get it going. Like you were fine earlier, like you had a good like bass to your voice, and all of a
Yeah, I
sudden you
don't
kind of
know.
went.
I have no idea
Your
why.
voice went
I
like
have no idea why it did
thin
that.
and like almost, yeah, just weird.
I think it's because I keep like twisting in my fucking chair, dude. I sit parallel to my desk.
Oh, okay, that probably was.
You can run my
I
kind of
can't-
bass, kind of
I
shit
can't just-
Audio Technica and just blow everyone's eardrums out.
Oh,
Dude,
my
I just
ear.
can't sit. I don't know how people sit forward at a desk. I don't know. Every time I sit at my desk, I can kick my feet up. It's so much better. My tailbone fucking hurts though, but it works out so much better.
That reminds me, I need a new chair. But anyways.
So okay, I just had to bring this up. So like a lot of us here watched the state of
Yes.
play that happened yesterday.
I didn't.
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
so
that's
let's
the-
talk about Death Stranding 2 for a second.
Death Stranding 2. Oh my god. Literally.
So okay, so first off, to preface this, I was like scrolling through because like just to like refresh my mind, and there was the article from PC Gamer. The name of the article is, we thought Death Stranding was Pete Kojima, but Death Stranding 2 already looks like it's scaling new heights on his personal what the fuck.
Dude, that title is so good.
That is amazing.
Holy shit.
That's
Give that
all
man
I'm
a
saying
raise.
is
Such a
one
good
thing. It's been
title.
playing on
All
But
I'm
also-
missing is Norman
all
Reedus
day.
telling Kojima, I'm gonna go on Reddit to figure out what the fuck I just watched.
Oh, he's gonna be on
Night,
an
I'm gonna be
no,
real.
man, about 5 seconds to do an AMA on Reddit. Be like,
Night.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
no,
yeah.
the only thing I think about when it comes to Death Stranding 2 was when I
You
made a
called
joke
it!
when we were watching it, and I was like, "Yo, Death Stranding 2,"
Yeah.
and then it fucking popped
Yeah,
up like
at the
10
Game
minutes
Awards, like,
later,
3 or
and
4
we
years ago.
shit all over the floor.
yeah, he was like, there ain't no way this is happening. And you're
Dude,
like,
it was like Redfall 2. It was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Redfall
There's
2,
no
but it was
shot,
better.
and then it put.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Redfall 2 almost scared the shit out of me,
If that
bro.
was not a Blade, if that wasn't a Blade game,
Yeah.
it would
It would
have
have
been
been.
Redfall 2.
There's
would've
no
shot
shot.
my
That was
head.
like basically missing your skull by an inch, like getting almost shot.
It's literally a vampire game, and Arcane fucking is making it. Like, you
had the
couldn't tell me that's not
crosses, you had
Redfall
the
2.
whole, like, it looks so... It looked legit. It looked like Redfall.
Wiggly,
I
put
mean,
up the
what else
fucking
can you
Redfall
say
2
about it?
clip on
lot
Knight's
like
channel.
Redfall.
You already
Yeah,
know what it is.
Legitimately, it
Fresh
is not
out
a
of
Redfall
fucking
game.
beating Redfall 1. We were fresh out of beating Redfall 1. And fucking
Yeah.
we see
Is that
that.
And we see
Obama?
that shit.
Is that
but we-
Obama?
The fucking
Oh, is that Obama?
The Obama photo was gonna be bad.
My wife died 5
Cancer.
years ago.
My mother died 5 years ago.
Can we
Cancer.
just
And
talk about
I
how
immediately
fucking
went,
Kojima
damn,
Studios
that's
are
crazy, and
working
skipped this
on
cutscene.
3 games right
did it
now?
twice.
They're working
One
on
of
like
them
the
with
horror,
Jordan
the horror
fucking
thing.
Peele.
Yeah,
Yes.
the horror thing with Jordan
OD.
Peele that they
OD.
announced at the
Yep.
Game Awards. OD,
Yep.
thank you. Death Stranding 2,
Oh, yep.
and now just a random espionage game that he plans to release
Action
after Death
espionage.
Stranding
Yep.
2.
Yep.
And then fucking
I think it's called
Visit,
Visit.
yeah,
and
Visit.
then
Yeah.
he didn't drop it.
No,
I
it was
don't
on
think he
Twitter.
dropped it.
It was on
Yep,
Twitter.
visit.
He did drop the name.
Yep.
It was in the
Oh,
trailer.
Right.
It was the banner under the Columbia Pictures logo.
But what he
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
after,
It's the next
but what
project
he
they're working
did,
on.
but what he did after is he actually posted on Twitter about what it is and everything on top of it. So there was a little bit more, I think, dialogue or more information
Okay.
about it on there. So yes. Anyways, continue.
There's more Siggins.
Isn't more like Yesn't.
I am
But
still mad
That
about
fucking
Silent
that
Hill.
trailer was so nutty, man. Like,
Dude.
so for anybody who doesn't and like has played the first one and like doesn't know what's going on, so they did bring back a character that Troy Baker plays called Higgs.
Yep.
And
Yep.
he literally looks like
He looks like fucking
he
David
literally
Bowie.
looks like a like
Bradley Cooper.
yeah, he looks like a David. It looks like David Bowie mixed with Kiss mixed with Joker. And the funny thing
Exactly.
is that he actually played Joker in Arkham Origins.
You did. Yep.
But homie's literally got a fucking like an actual
Electric guitar.
an
Trifecta.
electrical
That's just-
guitar that turns into a fucking rail gun
That's
and it's
been
an
playing
axe.
on
Like,
repeat. That
Yeah.
part has been playing on fucking repeat in my brain all fucking day today. When I was at work doing my shit, doing plumbing, that fucking it just popped in my brain. I'm like, God damn it!
These two going.
Can I just say
Welcome to these conditions.
well,
Listen,
since we're talking about
I didn't
the
watch
state of
this.
play,
That's fine.
can I just say that I am super fucking excited for getting anything BioShock right now? Like, oh my
Yeah,
god, I love
Judas.
BioShock
Judas,
to death.
yeah.
Dude,
Yep.
that looks so good
Judas
too.
looks so
Judas looks
great.
crazy.
Judas is the
Judas looks fucking
is
amazing.
the child they've wanted to give birth to, and had to do a lot of things in order to get their child back. So in some way, they just had to change the name.
It's
They
literally
finally won
like,
custody.
everything
They finally
everything
won
good
custody.
about BioShock 1 and everything good about Infinite in space.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Bioshock
totally
2, what's
watched
that?
the state of play. Haha.
There was a lot. There was.
My I love how.
ahead.
Yep. Oh, I was gonna say, I love how the
Yeah,
literal
I
first thing I
didn't
saw
watch
when
the
I got
State
back
of
from work and I was
Play. I
finally
don't know
able
what
to
they're
sit down and
talking
watch the
about.
State of Play. The first
Check
thing I
this
saw
out.
was fucking Metro VR.
Metro
I was
VR.
about to
Dude.
mention
Yeah,
that
dude.
Metro
I
VR.
fucking nutted.
I called it like
all over the
as
place.
soon as I saw the
I
first
thought
part.
about
I was
it.
like,
I thought about it after the fact. I don't know if a lot of people know about this. I forget the name of the game right now, but some indie studio released a game on Steam VR forever ago, and it was literally
It's the same
Metro
developer
VR.
as
Yeah, no. Yes, the same developer as Arizona Sunshine is making the VR Metro port, but this
Okay,
indie
yep.
studio released a game. I something having to do with darkness, but like it was basically Metro VR, and that got delisted off of like pretty much like everywhere because I'm pretty sure either like 4A or Deep Silver sent them a cease and desist. And now we know why, because they're making their own VR title.
Because they're making their own fucking shit.
Usually that's not Nintendo. You
I'll
start
let you
getting
guys talk
pieces
for a bit.
about
I'm
it.
gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah, go take your
Yeah.
Okay.
pee break. But yeah, there was also because I mean, for anyone who doesn't know, Booper didn't get a chance to watch the State of Play yesterday. But another one that Clarity and I are very excited for. You already know because you knew exactly what I was excited for in the first place. It was Sonic Generations and Shadow. Holy shit.
They killed the gay porn. They killed the gay porn, everyone.
Yes, and it explains why you couldn't purchase and why Sonic Generations is you can't get it on Steam anymore.
I'll make
is
you eat those
because
words.
Okay, wait, no. You can get it on Steam still.
Oh, you can.
You just
Okay.
have to buy it in a bundle with another
Oh, okay.
DLC.
Okay.
You can still buy it on Steam.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually
okay.
got it. I actually got it on Steam a while ago,
Yeah.
so I'm set.
Okay, yeah.
This is like taking candy from my baby, which is fine.
The fact that Sonic Generations is getting another nod, but in a Shadow like expansion with like more detail, and
Yeah.
apparently one of the things in the description is terrible things of Shadows past,
nuts.
like emotional
My
things. I'm
humongous
like, oh no,
testicles.
Maria again.
My
Oh no, we're
balls.
gonna have like Maria
Yeah, it's gonna be
flashbacks
Maria.
all
It's
over.
gonna be Maria.
It is gonna. I feel like that's gonna peak. Like you have to watch the video, the trailer for it. because there was one moment where Shadow's like grinding on this rail, and you just see these spiral-looking debris.
Oh yeah, Shadow's grinding on this rail.
Yeah, I think that's the space station in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, and it's gorgeous.
It does
I
look like
immediately
a
recognized
space
it as
station.
that.
So
The Arc.
Yeah, the Arc.
And fucking Radical Highway.
Yep. So we're getting more.
That's what it's called.
If they do not have some, Radical. If they don't have some type of like a redo or just a dead ass port of the music from Radical Highway that Shadow had in Sonic Adventure 2, I will riot.
I will riot.
That is not in that.
I will riot if I don't. Let me tell you, I will riot if I don't get my pump action MP5.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
need to pump
God,
action
fuck
every time. Let's go.
I cannot believe he fucking.
We have it in Hot Dog Tortures and
If Shadow doesn't pick out that reference, go.
That gun is in that game.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? Jonathan Ferguson from the Royal Armies, he actually has one in his arsenal of. It's wild, dude.
Are we able to talk about how we've managed to
do that VR game?
Can we talk about how we've managed to loop around from 2008s we're cringe, gone through the part where we just ignore it, and now we're back to 2008 was actually kind of hard though.
Yeah, it was kind of
2008 was fucking raw though. That shit was raw.
That just
it's so stupid.
That they
so
chose
cool.
for the intro to the Shadow the Hedgehog video game still goes so fucking hard.
Yeah,
that whole intro is so fucking hard.
Okay. Crush 40.
I think that was also Crush 40. Yeah.
Crush 40's literally always been goated. It's like Payday 2 with Simon Vick.
And Antelopes. Antelopes. T-Lopes is an amazing composer, especially the one who did Sonic Mania.
I know this is only somewhat on topic of Sonic. There's a Sonic 06 song. They made a Zebra Head version of a fucking Sonic song.
Yeah.
Zebra Head, dude, it's so fucking good. Look it the fuck up, dude. It's so good.
Yeah.
I think we can pretty much agree that if there's one thing that Sega has never failed on, it is usually the OST.
I was about to say.
It's always the OST.
Anybody that makes music for any Sega game is always a video game.
Even if the game is bad, dude, it really is. They just know exactly what to hit.
Look at the entire Yakuza franchise. Take away the gameplay, the fucking music in that entire franchise is fantastic.
Oh, I mixed the Yakuza song into the fucking New Year's mix for the party, and no one noticed.
I'm gonna have to stream Yakuza 0.
Hey, bro.
Yes, you are.
What about that really good Resident Evil Nemesis track that you like to fucking freaking nip because it was some dude that was leaving or wasn't it? Right? What was
it? Shut the fuck up.
It was literally just a. It was so good. It was funny.
Oh my god, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna have to swap microphones. Wiggly, you're gonna have to grab this song from somewhere.
You're gonna
what song?
You're gonna have to find it. It's a Resident Evil song. Let me grab it for a second.
This is a song.
So it's this
one.
You just
send me the title.
Since we're
for the director's the DualShock edition.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
No.
Peak.
No.
Cinema. Peak.
Oh my god. It is.
Martin Scorsese dropping
where to put their demographic.
Okay, well, what were you saying?
Me when I take a shit.
Since we're on the topic of Sonic. I was scrolling through Twitter the other day and I saw this one video of someone comparing Sonic to DBZ and saying that Sonic is literally just child-friendly DBZ. If you really think about it, Sonic is Goku, and Tails is Krillin, his weak little side partner. Shadow is supposed to be Vegeta, and then Knuckles would be Piccolo. And then Dr. Eggman looks very similar to, I forget his name, that one doctor.
No, you can't.
That one doctor character in DBZ.
You can't say this and not bring up SMBZ. Fucking Super Mario Bros. Z.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
If you're
that
old,
you literally unlocked a core memory in my head.
Literally ever.
You fucking know.
Yeah.
Dude,
those Flash
and also we're
animations were
best
so
friends.
hard.
No,
They're
no,
so
no.
good.
Wait,
I'm not that
he's
old.
remaking them. He's remaking
No
them. The dude
way.
who made those is remaking
No
them right
way.
fucking now,
Oh,
dude.
no
They are
way.
goated,
let's
dude.
go.
They are goated. He's already got to the Yoshi fight
That's sick
against
as hell.
Metal Sonic, dude. It's fucking
Oh,
goat.
I need to see this now. Wow.
Let's go.
That's
I haven't
awesome.
seen those in
Look
like
at the
10
fuck
years.
up, dude. It's so good.
Shut up, no fucking
God.
I haven't
idea
seen
what
fucking
you're
a
talking about.
minute.
Over-
but
I mean,
the
they're
third
way
week,
over.
He is
let's go to
literally
shit.
more talented than most fight choreographers
Yeah.
because you can fucking read everything so
Real.
easily. How the fuck is this random dude making like Super Mario Brothers and Sonic sprites better fights than literally anything Hollywood
wanna
could
know
fucking make
why?
in the last
Do you wanna
10
know
years,
why?
other than John Wick?
You want to
bro.
know why? Because it's passion.
Passion.
Because Twitter hasn't found him yet.
Passion.
Yep.
Real.
You get
Man,
that.
man,
You
that-
get that
that-
adrenaline rush. You get
Yeah.
that adrenaline rush when you start working on it. You're like, this is gonna get good, and you know it's gonna get good. And
This
you
is gonna
just-
cook, brother.
fucking
You
good.
already know it's gonna have sex.
Oh yeah.
That just reminds me of like all of the work Monty used to do on all of the old death battles.
I was about to say, yeah, I was gonna bring that right back too.
Like
Yeah.
Monty Ohm's fight choreography was so
Monty
good.
fucking killed
Hey,
it.
Dylan
Monty
Goo.
is so
Dylan
sad
Goo
fight
is on
choreography,
Monty.
and
Dylan
Dylan
Goo.
Goo's current fight
Yeah,
choreography.
yeah, Dylan Goo. 'Cause
Oh yeah,
Let's do
Dylan
one
Goo.
person
Yeah.
Shout out to my
Guys,
boy
let
Jordan
one
for
person
bringing in
talk.
Ruby. Monty's a fucking real
Dylan Goo's
one.
goated, man.
Sorry, I had to calm it down. Everybody's getting a little wild about this topic.
Sorry, hype now. We're getting all in the positivity. Sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead, Wiggly.
We're getting hype.
Yeah.
We're getting hype.
Good job,
We're gonna
go.
say
Damn, damn, damn.
I'm kidding.
That was a whole
I'm
second
kidding.
of silence,
Based,
dude.
True. Facts.
So, yeah, I'm here. I forgot I
True.
existed in this booth.
So, anyways.
Booper literally just
Anyways,
single-handedly
No,
broke
actually,
everyone. And just like, okay, one at a time. Oh, whoops.
I was
Yeah,
letting
it was
people
just- it
have
was
their
just, like, dead
voice, and then
silent.
suddenly
Like,
everybody's
yeah.
like, you know what? I don't want to have my voice. bro.
Emergency
Like,
break in.
I love how we all, like, we just immediately at the same time went,
Oh
like,
shit!
anyway,
Actually,
Emergency meeting.
Oh my god.
Do you guys remember, like a little bit before Atomic Heart was supposed to come out, and there were like all these people on YouTube popping up about like, and this was like literally like at the beginning of like the Russia.
Robot mommies.
Well, no, but this was well, yes, but
Thank you.
this was literally like towards the beginning of the Russian-Ukraine war, and there a bunch of people started popping up and saying like, oh, if you buy Atomic Heart, you're supporting the
Oh,
Russian
God, I didn't
government.
know that.
You're supporting
Putin
Russia.
himself.
Yes, I remember
Some
this.
You're
shit.
supporting
Like-
Putin himself if you buy Atomic Heart.
Mudfish
Like,
wasn't
Mailing
Russian.
that money
Yep, I remember
directly
that.
That's
towards him.
literally the same thought process as when they tried to boycott the Harry Potter game. Yeah, like that's really gonna fucking affect
yeah, Hogwarts
anything,
Legacy.
Guys. That's really gonna affect.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
Yeah, that's
Hogwarts
really gonna
Legacy.
affect our paycheck, guys.
What
that's
a
really
fucking
gonna do
boycott that was.
Silvervale got.
It's not like that became the most
absolutely
sold
bodied.
game ever.
I remember when Silvervale got absolutely bodied because she.
I fucking
Yeah, that was insane. How feral people got about it, and how it was they were trying. Everyone's like,
Don't
do
get
not
me
play
into
that.
that shit.
No. Don't
Feral
play your
shit.
Non-contributors. I
Yeah,
swear.
no, it was really so. Yeah, no, I
that fucking harassment campaign really brought my piss to a boil.
Twitter gives a voice to
Nobody
needs
deserved
they do not
that.
deserve.
really hard. Like,
Yeah.
push through.
I am amazed at how
Fuck every
like,
single one of them.
actually, No, dude, I'm amazed at how Twitter is so actively transphobic while still trying to act like they give a shit about
Yeah.
them. That's what's the funny thing about it, is that
Yeah, exactly.
they have the passion there, but they don't understand a single reason as to why they actually fight for anything that they do. It is the weirdest shit. It is like
It's
watching
like,
blind lemmings try to attack someone.
Lemmings.
Like they literally don't know
actively-
what the fuck. Lemon.
They actively made more fucking transphobes doing that shit. They made
It's like
more
YouTube
fucking
with fucking
transphobes.
with gay
I saw
creators,
more of
like,
it
trying
on
to make
Twitter
anything
because
at
of
all.
that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no,
You know,
it's
It's the worst.
sorry. Also wanted to mention, Claire, you wanted to bring up a topic too before.
Oh yeah. So apparently, so apparently people are now that like since tomorrow, technically tonight, Persona 3 Reload as well as Suicide Squad comes out. And apparently people that have been playing Suicide Squad, because a lot of people have been like thinking it's just going to be hot garbage, they're actually having a lot of fun with it. So it's actually turning out to be a better experience than they actually
There's
thought
a
it was
lot more.
going to be.
Oh,
sorry,
Suicide Squad? Yep.
Yeah. So I can't exactly talk about certain things I had played in the closed
Yes,
alpha
NDA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The time that I had with it, it actually was a fucking blast. I really do hope that the game still goes well. The unfortunate thing is that they had to. So the thing about that. As soon as they released it early access for people that got like the I don't know, it was like the highest like tier thing or whatever, these 3Ds early access or some shit, they immediately had to shut it down because there was a bug and an exploit that literally unlocked the entirety of the game.
No! It beat the game
instantly. Beat the game
Instantly. The second you hit the start button,
man,
it beat the whole fucking game.
I hope speedrunners be like, okay, how did the press the start button as soon as okay, 0.3 seconds.
I told Claire that it's the Fallout 76 dev room all over again. But you don't even have to walk to the dev room. You just sit there.
Dude,
you just sit there.
Speedrunners, achievement or trophy hunters, wet dream.
Dude,
they're just like click start. Yes.
Dude, speedrunners are like, yeah. So anyway. Dude, speedrunners are like, yeah, so anyway, I sat on the toilet for 3 consecutive hours and then did a triple spin, and I've somehow clipped out of bounds and unlocked every single thing in the game. The speedrun, 3 hours.
Who thought twirling like a ballerina can give me a 5-star ending?
But, on the topic of Persona 3 Reload, has anyone else seen like this one review that like a
don't bring up the Persona 5
of Persona 3 Reload? But listen. Here's the review.
Okay.
Good. A completely revamped Persona 3 experience. A phenomenal story with all new audio and visual elements. Combat is smooth and rewarding with new mechanics added throughout the school year. Bad. Number 1. It's not Persona 5.
No. Wait. 7.8 out of 10. Too much water.
Number 2. Some very adult themes here, including suicide, make it not suitable for some. Meanwhile, Persona 5's first dungeon was about lust.
It was about fucking
literally about sexual assault.
Yeah, literally about SA.
IGN 5 out of 10. Not enough sexual assault.
Oh my god, man's in the fucking room. Boy's in the back room thinking he's the
best one. The one that fucks me up the most. The lack of a female protagonist option is a step back from earlier releases. Shit, because it's an earlier game.
I guess my beloved.
So what about hey, hold on. So what about Persona 5's female protagonist?
What
happened there?
What about Persona 5's
we just forgot about that?
13 reasons why I think you're a piece of shit.
Am I a joke to you?
It was
another very minor thing about P5 as well is I never really understood why they changed the main character's name, because his original name was Akira, right?
Leave me alone.
And then they changed it to something else.
Okay, so yes, they have done this with 3, 4, and 5.
Really?
That the name of the protagonist for the manga and the anime / video game are different. Because I think that because the main character for Persona 3 is Makoto Yuki, in the video game and like canonically in the video game and the movie, but it was something else entirely for the manga. It's like the same thing with it was so like for Persona 5. The manga, it was like Akira something. It's
forgot
like,
to tell
I
you.
It's like Akira something. And then for the video game and the like anime, it's Ren Amamiya. Like it's they always do this shit all the time.
That's a worse name. In my opinion. I liked Akira.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what was it like for Persona 4? I think for the manga it was Seto. And then for the actual, like what we know, it's Yuna Kami. Like they have done this every single time.
I prefer that name though. I prefer that the character being named Yu, because how I see it, because P4 was my first Persona game. Yu, like Yuna Kami. It's you. You are the player.
Sorry, I had to
nothing to contribute other than jokes.
Okay,
I know. Like the anime like gives a lot of like character to the actual main characters, but I like to believe that like throughout the Persona games, like the main character is just a vessel for the player. That's it. So I really like the fact that the character is named Yu, because it's you.
Who, me?
You.
Sorry, I had to. I
me?
think
No,
of
I am
the
you.
freaking Rush Hour meme.
You.
Me. I am me. No, what the hell, man?
I'm still glad I'm
He's
saving
me,
these
he's me.
one
I
topic
am
last,
you.
because fuck it all. I got too much.
I'll be
passion
asking the
for
questions
this
here. You.
Yeah.
Solid, are you good?
You can just hear him in the back.
Bro.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
God damn it.
Should I keep holding on to this topic,
no.
or should I?
No, we can go to another
finally
topic.
Just let the...
We still got like.
fucking. Let's see, where is it?
What's this?
Oh fuck. So they're taking Spec Ops: The Line off of all
frame
online
Yeah.
They already
games,
did.
which is
They already did.
yeah.
Oh, no
gone.
way.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that's really.
You were
great,
just
man.
taught. You were just mentioned because I saw that they were moving it because of licensing or something like that. Like it was like expiring.
Something
Yeah,
like
there's
that,
a lot
yeah.
of there's a lot of licensed tracks in the game that are built upon
I
like
never got to
Vietnam
play it.
era, just because it's useful to
The sh-
it's
You know,
supposed to give
furthering
cognitive
the plot.
dissonance. Yeah, it's supposed to give cognitive dissonance for the certain scenes in the game, which I really love all the people who are really suddenly deciding to shit talk the game now for some fucking weird reason. Like the
game is good.
about how good it
Like
is.
everyone fucking knows the game is good.
especially
Like,
that
why
Well, they're
the
one
fuck-
shit
part of the
talking it
mission.
now because everybody thinks it's overrated. Well, I know the fucking white phosphorus scene. I get that. It's that one. That is like the one scene I completely understand being a little overrated now because of how often it's been put out. But I never
That's
understand.
the turning point.
It's overrated because it's been put out so often. It's that same issue Undertale has. It's that same issue that Fortnite has. It's that same issue
Far
that
Cry.
Minecraft has.
We're
It's
talking
every-
about
once
Spec
it
Ops: The
becomes
Line?
popular enough. Yeah, we're talking about Spec Ops:
Yes.
The Line.
And then
I
don't forget
love that
about
game.
Far Cry 3.
Yeah, no, I genuinely adore Spec Ops: The Line.
Yeah.
I still love that game because not many games are determined to go ahead and say
I
you
don't
have
care
an
about all
active
the video
participant
essays. That game is
role in,
fucking peak.
It makes you think.
there's not many games that go ahead and determine that you actually have an active participant role in the kind of content that you consume. It doesn't really it's active in its way of describing that you are at fault for consuming the things that you do. It's not an inherent blame unto you as a person. It is you consuming without any regard as to what you are. You are eating junk food and not considering any of it. It's a genuine piece about like American propaganda, about your ability to perceive things, about your connection between you and the player character, about PTSD, about war, about a lot of things about that fucking video game.
It starts to
and
just throws you in there.
It still hasn't lost.
It just like throws you in.
It hasn't even
It tosses you in.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't even toss you in. It's a slow, gradual descent.
Oh
until
yeah,
eventually
but I mean
you
like
hit
with the
that
action
point.
and stuff, like you're just thinking you're
It's a
playing a
slow
game.
gradual
And it's like,
descent.
oh no, no, this is.
That's
it is
the
the
point.
most.
Yes.
Dude,
That's
Spec
the
Ops: The
point.
Line is the most lightning in a bottle thing I've ever experienced because
Yeah.
it accidentally, and I say accidentally because it probably wasn't on purpose of them making it feel like a Modern Warfare, or like a Modern Warfare clone that came out around the same time.
Yeah.
And has really average shooting and just it's really not a good video game. It's not really good, but all of the aspects around it is so obviously built upon an artist clearly fucking wanting to say something, and no video game has determined itself to be as relevant still.
Yeah.
It is still relevant. It just not
It's still
through the
fucking talked
aspects
about
of what
to this day.
I will always say
to this day.
Yeah, it is a storytelling medium phenom, like honestly,
Yeah,
in
it
the
is-
video game like a world, just period.
It
I
is
will
lightning
always
in a
say
bottle
that
because
video
of-
games are an art form. Like no matter what anyone says, video games are a form of art. So I fully stand behind that.
Oh yeah,
it's the aspects of
No
the
matter
fucking
what.
video game that no matter how many times you've delved into it, the fact that one of your side characters gets foreshadowed about being hung through a reflection in the glass that you don't even notice. I mean, there's stuff that's always a plot hole, like the batteries in the walkie-talkie, and your side characters seeing you clearly lose your mind. But
yeah,
in the
like you
middle
see
of
the
a
reflection
giant
of
violent
your
shit show.
I know.
Yeah, you see the reflection. You see the reflection, and it's some guy hanging, and it's right at the same position as one of your side
storytelling
characters. I'm not
in that
gonna
game.
describe
Yeah,
it
no,
because you need to play Spec Ops: The
But
Line
you can't
with little to no
anymore.
spoilers.
Because
no, you can. You will eventually forget it, dude. I will still play the game, and I know every story beat, and I will get to the part where one of them dies, and my blood still boils like fuck, dude. It still boils like I'm in that player position.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I would mention about the tablet and what you do to a certain situation that really was the pinnacle of that whole game, because then you realize like you just this thing in your mind, you're like am I actually, you know.
Dude, it is still ridiculously cool having it so that Nolan North and the other two guys were just doing like the entire script throughout for the entire day to make it so that by the end of the game you hear even the voice actors are fucking
you hear the
exhausted.
voice be fucking tired.
And the
Exhausted.
executions that you get when in the game becoming more than just snapping their neck and just trying to shoot them,
You're
to
fucking
beating
just
them
going
into
in
the
there.
fucking dirt with your fucking buddy or gun.
You're going in there.
You're beating the shit out of these people, and the hallucinations. I can't gush about that fucking game enough. I am a slut for how artistic games can get.
Game over
and nobody
screen,
fucking
dude.
does this cool shit anymore compared to the experiment.
game over screens.
Imagine if you were able to take this game.
I love it.
And then turn it into a movie. What kind of director would you want to have for something like that?
I don't know movies.
Like
I don't know
Guillermo del
directors.
Nah, Guillermo and.
I would
Fuck
want.
away, Bull.
No, not Guillermo.
I would
Let's go,
want.
Sam.
Absolutely,
Sam
positively not. No Guillermo del
Absolutely
Toro.
not.
If I could have Spec
Yeah,
Ops: The
Guillermo
Line
del Toro.
be a movie,
No.
what I would want exclusively is for it to
Probably
understand
Kojima.
the limitations of the movie medium and try to
No.
fuck with it as much as humanly possible. fuck with
Honestly,
the audience.
Yeah.
Fuck with
Carrie, no, I have nominations. Carrie Joji Fukunawa,
Okay.
Hiro Murai, Yorgos Lanthimos, Denis Villeneuve, and Catherine Bigelow.
Dude, it.
Why did you play that? Why did you fucking?
Because that's what my brain fucking did after hearing all
honestly,
those
I don't
names
think
because I
anyone
had
in
to
our
know.
audience would actually know exactly.
I'll move. I'll move
Okay, do you
on
want
to
you want the
another topic.
movies?
Yeah, we'll go.
Similar.
Yeah, okay, let's.
Hiro,
hold up.
Yeah, give me the movies.
Hiro Murai, every music video by Childish Gambino, Carrie Joji Fukunawa, Maniac, and No Time
shit.
to Die, Catherine Bigelow, The Hurt Locker, and Zero Dark 30.
Okay.
Oh, Zero Dark 30.
What were the other two? I said. Let me try it out. Yorgos. Fuck. Who was another person who's good at? Oh, fucking Veronica Frantz and Severin Fiata, because they know how to fuck with the viewers.
Okay.
Especially if anyone has seen Good Night Mommy or The Lodge.
Yep.
Just the little information that they give
Oh,
you
yeah, The Lodge.
and how it immediately stacks up before you're too late to like register everything.
I heard good night,
insane.
mommy, and I can imagine some of the people that actually say goodbye to me and say that by accident.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you that movie. You'll
talk
never
about,
want to
like,
see me again.
Oh god.
I was.
Night, Mom.
Actually, kind of like bringing this almost like full
That was the
circle
other
with
one.
like what we were
Did
talking
you
about before, because we're talking about like
Yeah.
games as an art form. So who would you pick as a director for a proper adaptation of Silent Hill 2? Because y'all know Silent Hill 2 has like one of like
Okay,
the
I
best
forgot.
like stories.
Denis
in the area in
Villeneuve
terms
is
of, like,
Dune and Sicario.
Kojima.
Dune.
I'm totally
yeah.
not biased, by the way. Kojima.
Yeah.
That
That would
totally
actually-
not.
Kojima himself doing a
I'm not
Silent
biased.
Hill adaptation would be great because he's getting into movies, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah,
basically
he is.
like
He
he's
is.
doing a thing kind of like
Depending,
the.
That's why I said
depending on
Kojima
what
for a Spec
OD
Ops
is,
The
it might
Line
either
movie,
be a
too.
movie or it might be a video
Well,
game.
here's the thing.
I
It's
think-
supposed to be a series.
Okay.
Sorry, one thing I do want to say about that, because we mentioned about this yesterday, or I believe it was the day before, is the fact of Defiance. If you remember that television series, right, where it was where the television series affected the game, and that's where they're going with this idea. It's like supposed to be a movie series with a game that's supposed to tie in with it, that actually changes through it. And that is something that I feel it was. I mean, it was a good idea. Like, don't get me wrong, Defiance was a great idea. It just kind of the TV series wasn't that great compared to the game. The game was actually pretty good. It was just the series was pretty.
Can I just say
Actually-
as well? A lot more games and a lot more like series, not just TV series, but like any series in general. Do more ARGs. please, like I'm begging you,
The last good one-
please do more ARGs.
The last good one was a somber one for Overwatch. That's just changed my mind.
I just want video games to understand the connection they have with the player. A lot of games don't seem to understand that. I still use Far Cry 3 as a great example. The entire video game. I know you shouldn't have brought up Far Cry 3. I'm gonna be stuck on this now.
You're welcome, bitch.
It's such a fun. It's such a good example.
is.
Like what fucking
It's a
video
really
game
good
goes at
example.
goes. Dude, your fucking player character is some fucking white White Valley fucking dude, bro, who quite clearly is over his
Basically
head throughout
Jake
the
Paul.
entire thing. But you're playing a fucking but you're playing a fucking shooter game. You're playing a fucking game where you go around stabbing pirates, liberating fronts, and murdering for XP. And the game understands that because
They
the
understand
entire
that.
game
It's
just
someone
becomes a
watching
fucking.
changes.
Pyrocynical video.
I didn't watch the Pyrocynical. I've been playing Far Cry 3 before that bitch was in diapers. Shut the fuck up.
In or into?
I've been playing fucking
That
Far Cry
motherfucker's
3
never had a
Popsicles,
person like an objective
fucking
opinion.
itch
I've
in
been there.
in his dad's sack.
That motherfucker's same age as me. I'm smarter than him. Fuck him. At least I'm not caught looking at fat furry porn. Fuck off. Anyway.
That went
but
to the
fucking-
left field.
Dude, just it's so fucking cool. He just develops as a person to a worse person throughout the entire fucking game. As characters around him actively try to erode his moral standards, as you as a human being murdering people, you just don't stay a sane dude after that. You
go through
aren't
hell.
feeling good after you murder
The mushrooms,
somebody.
the fucking,
you
like the
don't-
doctor, he puts you on these drugs, and then you're just wondering and questioning about, and then you get addicted to it.
Dude. I think my favorite part of the entire game
he wasn't addicted to the
is-
mushrooms. He was
No, he doesn't get
addicted to
the
the
fucking
he was
murder.
addicted to the act of
Yeah,
murdering
that's right.
because he was super out of his element, and it's a way for him to cope with whatever the fuck's going on in his life. He feels like a superhero.
My favorite scene of the entire game is all of the development for it. It took all this time, and you finally get to this point right after Jason says he wants all of his friends to leave while he stays on the island and becomes a hero and all this bullshit. And then he finds his little brother that he thought was dead, and you can hear it in the voice acting, in the way he moves. It snaps him the fuck out of. He is snapped the fuck out of it. He suddenly realizes, holy shit! Oh fuck! I'm doing a really horrible shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It snaps him right back, and it's like I can't
I
gush
love
about it because
storytelling.
it's so.
I love it so much.
Dude, it understands that you are playing as a person. You, as a person, are playing a video game, but that is a real human being still going through the
That's
worst
a real
shit ever.
being.
Yeah.
With
At least in
hopes
that
and dreams
world. And it is
thoughts
so cool having
right
the
behind
player
his
have
head that you're
cognitive
playing.
dissonance fight against you.
You're
I
basically
would
on for
rather
the
a
ride.
developer make a game that fights. Yeah, I would rather have a developer go ahead and say, hey, it's still not a good thing that you're murdering things. It's still not like a good aspect of being a human being is this urge to want to kill for
And then the
entertainment. It's not a
tattoo
good
thing.
aspect
Extra
of
credits
you.
if you're listening. That doesn't mean anything you said about Nazis is okay. Just so we're clear.
Then we're bringing this back?
Yeah.
Just play Wolfenstein.
You know who I just realized?
Yeah.
Yeah, Claire.
You know what I just realized? Who would be a perfect if he was still alive anyway. You know who'd be the perfect director in my opinion for a Silent Hill 2 movie? Stanley fucking Kubrick.
You can't talk dirty to me like that, bro.
Dude, imagine a Silent Hill movie directed by Stanley Kubrick, dude.
That would be cool. I mean, I would love to see something like that.
I love how you say Kubrick like you're an Australian.
Kubrick. You're trying to beep so hard as
Stanley fucking Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick.
I think another one. Wiggly might know who.
Kubrick and Silent Hill, the styles would clash
but,
too hard. I'm thinking about it right now.
Well, okay, but the way that so my argument is like just his cinematography alone would be able to like tell volumes. Just in general, like his shots, the way he like shot things. I think it would actually work pretty decently. The only other person that I could possibly think of is Kiyoshi Kurosawa. If you've ever seen the movie Cure, like 97, 98.
Yes.
Kiyoshi Kurosawa would be
basically,
perfect for that.
Seance Pulse.
they would be co-directing. So
Yep.
it's Stanley Kubrick and man, is what you're saying.
No,
I mean, it could be like a. I was thinking just like them, like just directing itself, like not like a co-director thing, like just full on. They direct the entirety.
Because like if there's like a go ahead, Booker. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. I was gonna drag the topic.
I was gonna mention before we go. We can do that too. Is like one of my movies that I've always loved. Like two directors working together was Steven Spielberg and James Cameron when they did Tintin. You know, when you get those two minds together and make something as amazing as you can watch the movie. It's phenomenal. By the way, if you haven't seen it, I think Wiggly.
Sure
I think the original like story of Tintin or the comics. I think it was a comic, right? It was like a book, and that's like what back in 1930. I think it was actually a pretty old.
It was Belgian.
It was Belgian, yeah, and it's a phenomenal movie. It still holds up very well. Actually, I think even more so than today's like even standards. That's how advanced they were.
Google lists it as an action manga.
Tintin, bro, it's like Indiana Jones. It's just like with way more, like a little bit darker.
Hey, Tokyo Pop, get on
But
this.
either way, I mean, I could see Stanley Kubrick that actually co-direct because you never know. When you're working together on something, it's just one thing, it could work really good. But anyways, I digress. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just. If you want to go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna wrap back around to like the humanization of like humans in like video games and media. I think one of the characters that like really go unsung and like when we're thinking about this, like the characters in Spec Ops The Line, Jason Brody in Far Cry 3. I think another big one up there is Gordon Freeman.
Oh yeah,
from
Gordon.
Half-Life.
Fuck. My God. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Or you go
the
through
entire
the
situation
game and
he goes
only
through is
slowly
like
realize.
And the fact that you're silent.
I saw this.
Makes it.
I saw this one like little
time.
animation of like Gordon Freeman as like the Truman Show, and someone left a really interesting comment on it. To quote it directly from Quarterly Dime, his name is. The release of Half-Life Alyx seems to have awoken this interpretation of Freeman's character, a man who's seen more than he should have. Where Freeman was originally envisioned to be a vessel for the player, he has become a standalone entity, one that people feel this immense sadness and empathy for. He's been through a lot. And imagine what Freeman is thinking when he's witnessing Black Mesa's destruction, the subjugation of humanity, or getting unwillingly abducted by a space god. Hypothesizing the psychological effects of this could have on a man of rationalization such as a theoretical physicist is horrifying.
Dude, this entire thing, I feel like the development of video games and people's taste for it, it's kind of like the same situation with like Undertale or Deltarune, where Toby, I know I'm using this, it's kind of cringy, but
no,
like,
but it's a good example.
Toby Fox, Toby Fox literally said that he would watch people fuck around with like The Sims and like delete the ladders and watch them drown and they giggle, and he felt grossed the fuck out by it. And I feel like a lot of people are starting to develop this idea of I would rather humanize the things that I am actively interacting with and understand it through their point of view and feel way more than just utilizing them as a vessel, which I do not actively have to care about. Because for Gordon Freeman, that dude goes through the literal worst shit anyone ever did, and that was a week in his view. A week has been the worst thing of his fucking life.
And the fact that this man literally was silent the entire time, like he had no voice and went through all that, you could just imagine like everything going through his mind. You didn't need it. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, of course,
it gives you that interpretation. Yeah.
No, you think about it because you're the
like
player.
Genuinely some of the coolest.
Yeah, you're the player. You're doing all these things. And it's like, man,
Freeman's Mind, the web series on YouTube.
Oh, yeah,
Freeman's Mind. When you said his mind, I'm just thinking,
let's say that.
You're doing this, and again, it's the same situation of the Jason Brody thing, where again, you're just in the player. You're a player, but you don't even realize this guy just coming into work has a residence cascade, which is the biggest blunder in their company's history and causes a huge issue.
And then he gets, he escapes it and gets kidnapped for time and space.
In the entire world. There's a really cool video on YouTube that shows a literal time lapse of everything that happens in the globe since the residence cascade.
I was going to say, dude, Aperture Laboratories would like to have a word with you on that one.
Dude, I'm thinking that in my personal opinion, because of all this discussion around Far Cry 3, Gordon Freeman, Undertale, Deltarune, that kind of stuff, people really want to act like video games haven't really matured. I find the fact that we are discussing the aspects of silent video game characters and trying to empathize with them and humanize them and, put ourselves into their shoes and make video game experiences that aren't just about the gameplay and more about this weird this weird interaction between you and the player and the development of all of this shit. I feel like it's matured way more than we can even really say.
Can I say this? So there was
just like the average audience's taste.
And I was going to mention this too earlier. Is that about Gordon? Do you remember that Source filmmaker clip that I put in the Discord where it was that clip of G-Man and Alex in the room in sorry, spoilers. If you don't want to pause or mute here for a second.
Yeah.
It basically what happens is like she talks about, so where's Freeman, right? And he's like, Gordon Freeman. He's like, you don't need all that to imprison Gordon Freeman, right? And you just see the animation of him just walking into work, and then it pans over to like him in the same area, but
that's the animator.
Yeah, holy shit.
That's the animator. That's the exact same animator that we're talking about.
Oh my god! And he's just like holding it in the car. He's like driving like this, dude. Oh my god.
That is why I'm thinking
best
that
ever.
Like audiences' tastes have matured to the point of us wanting some kind of actually like decent experience to go ahead and feel through a video game. Just like Weiss said, video games are an art form.
Yeah.
And they may be looked down, but there is a lot of interesting things that you can do with the
storytelling,
with the idea of interacting with an art form, because nothing else can do what video games can. You can't, you can read a book, you can't just make a book. You can't just interact with the characters in the book. You can't interact with the characters in a movie. But a video game, you are interacting with things that are inside of it. And
especially
it gives you so much more opportunity to feel what they are feeling and give you such unique perspectives.
I hate how good...
I can't help but gush about how much I like that we are maturing as an audience.
I hate how Valve is so good at this shit. I hate it. And they can't keep making these fucking things.
And they can't make another fucking video game.
I can't fucking... It was good.
You know what?
I will never forget the fucking dialogue at that one Vortigaunt.
I pray to Valve every night.
Let Clarity.
No, let Clarity.
I still think to this day that whoever decided to make the creative choice to like actually make their protagonist silent as an actual like perspective made one of the greatest decisions that like could be in video games. Period. Because like we've been talking about, you cannot there is almost no way. Of course, there's like characters that need to have a voice. But the characters that are able to have you interject into their lives from you playing them being silent, it's still like there is no part of video game as an art form, I think, in terms of storytelling that makes you more involved than a silent protagonist. And whoever was the first one to do that made one of the best decisions.
It was
in
like
video
that
games.
because of technological limitations. The fact that we are using technological limitations as a way to use it as a cool way to make it so that as a storytelling device. It is like making the limitations of a developing medium into artistic ways to being able to describe what a character is and how they interact with the world that they're in is the development of an art form. It is the creation of interesting ways of how you worked around what used to be past limitations. I want more games to do that shit.
Yeah.
I want that to be way more common. That is so fucking cool to me. I think this is probably the last topic we got for this stream because we're almost done at 3 hours.
Yeah.
I pray to Valve every night for Half-Life 3, and all they came to me in reply is Dota, Counter-Strike. I didn't understand.
Dota.
I will.
Trading card game.
I will.
Hey,
I will say this.
Game,
I will say this because I was telling this to you, Unix, is that one of the things about Valve, and I said this a long time ago before I met a lot of you guys. I told my friend, like, the only way Valve is ever going to bring out something substantial like that, of any Valve of like Half-Life or anything for it, is it has to be something game like revolutionizing, right? And I said the only time we're going to see another Half-Life game, I said the next game, I'm going to say this right now. Hold on. Yes, but At the time, I didn't know that, but there was a moment in there where I was like, the only time I would see another Half-Life game, and I told people, you're not going to be seeing it until VR becomes way more prevalent. And lo and behold, Alex.
It is no, you can't talk about Alex like it wasn't Hunt Down the Freeman that made it fucking happen.
But I mean,
we
like,
can't
I
just
don't want to hear it.
It was literally that. Hunt Down the Freeman was the only reason Alex existed. There was no other reason. They never gave a fucking shit.
Let me just fucking
Shut up, dude.
Thanks for shooting. And the fact that we
I'm right. So I'm only right.
Steam Deck, same thing. Steam Deck, we had the aperture thing. I mean, that was just kind of like, but we did get some story in it.
We had the aperture thing because of fucking Steam Deck.
You cannot.
They only
sit
make
here
shit
and
when
tell
like
me,
technological thing advances.
You cannot sit here and tell me that the creative directors behind Hunt Down the Freeman, who decided to make Killer Keemstar as the president of the United States, actually inspired Valve to make a new Half-Life game.
They didn't inspire them. Hunt Down the Freeman was such a blinding shit show that Valve literally went, holy fuck, we have to redeem the Half-Life license right now, because it was such a shit show for the Half-Life brand that they had to make something. They literally in actual chat, in like fucking text in interviews, they literally said, that we pulled most of our development team together to make something finally, because normally they can't manage to fucking make something. That's literally what had happened.
Shit.
The aliens are coming. Colonel,
fucking
we're so screwed.
Oh, Colonel, we are so fucked.
All right, let's go save your friends from the aliens with vaginas.
Anyway, how do we end a podcast? How do we do that?
Well, I mean, at this point, At this point, we can say we're already at about like 10 minutes left of this, and we can. Is there any other one that we can probably discuss that can be 10 minutes from what we've got?
Johanna Faries is the new president of Blizzard Entertainment.
Yes. Okay. So the next it's a woman.
That.
So it's a woman that works that used to be the person that worked with Call of Duty, the franchise. She was like basically the head.
Oh no.
Yeah. So she also frontlined Call of Duty Vanguard.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh no!
Then,
oh no!
They're fucked.
So, well, hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
It's the Vanguard thing.
As much as we can go and start talking about how she worked in the Call of Duty, which we all know hasn't been like relevant since Modern Warfare 2019, at least since. It's more so give her a chance.
Except Modern Warfare 3.
Listen, other than that,
I'll give her a chance.
Drop shot.
She ain't.
I'll give her a chance.
I guarantee this kind of thing.
Vanguard was ass.
No one's gonna beat Bobby Kotick and how bad he was. There's ain't no way
He was an absolute scumbag.
with that shit.
He was an actual fucking scumfuck.
We
gave an EA executive a chance. Lucasfilm gave Kathleen Kennedy a chance. The FCC gave Ajit Pai a chance.
These were mistakes?
Why are you in a tunnel?
Damn, turns out a background of bad decisions might make somebody a bad decision maker. Who would have guessed on that one?
There's only one way to find out on that. There's maybe we'll finally get StarCraft 3. Maybe we'll finally see some of the back catalog of some of the older Activision games.
StarCraft 3 on its fucking
dude. There's so many. There's so many. I mean, even Phil Spencer wants to have more. Like he wants to have other games from the catalog in for Activision because there's so many. I want me being the old that I am. I want another Interstate game. I want Interstate
any time we talk about Phil Spencer,
you want another.
Reminds me of Jordan.
You want another Interstate game, and you give a shit about the Interstate 76 franchise. Give it to Night Dive. Do not give it to Activision.
I mean, if they're willing to.
Anytime we talk about fucking. And anytime we talk about fucking Xbox, Jordan's always talking about whatever his fucking name is, Phil Spencer. And what have I seen from him? What have I seen? Like, all I've seen is that Halo Infinite has become kind of alright.
Yeah.
I looked in chat for a millisecond. Audio bad?
Oh?
Audio bad.
Oh yeah, chat was saying audio's bad for. Well, I don't know what the fuck they're meaning.
I don't either. We'll look.
I can hear
Who's
me.
in particular?
Schizophrenia.
Yeah.
No, it's schizophrenia.
I have no.
Yeah, 'cause
I have
we've
no
got-
clue.
Chat
It looks like it's
schizophrenia.
fine,
Yeah, because we're also in the chat, by the way, because this is through also stream
We're
for
in the
people that
chat.
are in the podcast or listening. I'm also streaming this.
Was for a
Okay.
second a while ago.
So what I
Oh.
think it might be is peaking, maybe.
Okay.
Well, that's
Oh, it was for
why
a second.
that's
Okay.
why it's a
It's-
good
it's
that's
better
why it's
now.
a good thing we're
It's better
recording
now.
in separate audio layers. That makes it just fits so
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe,
Gotcha.
yeah.
But anyways,
But yeah,
go
no,
ahead.
Phil Spencer, I don't get him. I anytime Jordan gushes about him, it's like the most fucking
Jordan
stupid
gushes
shit. I have
about
not seen fucking
anything that's either Xbox,
Jordan is the most Xbox fucking nerd,
Or
bro.
Ruby.
Shut the
or
fuck
Ruby,
up,
or Blaze
Jordan.
Blue, or
no way. We're actually just bagging on Jordan on the podcast.
Sorry,
No way
sorry,
we're actually just-
it's-
No,
it's
it's
because
just
you won't
true.
stop.
Jordan-
Talking about my homeboy on a fucking podcast? Shut the fuck up.
Okay, well,
Shut
let
the fuck
Booper
up.
talk. Let Booper talk.
Jordan-
Let Booper talk. There's a reason.
I just want Jordan to shut the fuck up about Xbox, bro. I don't give a fuck. They've
I
done
feel
nothing
that.
for the past
I
3
do.
fucking years, dude.
I know.
Nothing.
Their Game Pass is the. To be honest with you, the Game Pass is the best thing they have for them. That
Yeah.
is.
Game
Dog,
Pass
what
is
the
the
fuck
only
was
thing they have
Redfall,
going for
bro?
them.
Shut
Yeah, well.
I think that's the only reason Jordan can gush about Xbox is the Game Pass. It certainly
It is
isn't
Motherfucker's
it
got
is.
copium. Dude, he's got copium in his fucking bloodline. Shut the fuck up.
No, even he'll admit that Infinite was kind
And
of
it is, it is
Yes,
one of the
it
best
is.
deals in video
Yep,
games.
yep,
So I mean,
100%.
understandable why you would gush.
I mean, I gushed about it. So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
get it for like $1, and then you're just like, oh my god, you get all these for a month. Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
all
These
these
games
I can't
start
believe I
all-
have
These
to
games
be-
for a fucking month.
I can't believe I have to BM Jordan on our first episode, but I want him to shut the fuck up, dude. Talk to me when a fucking good Xbox game comes out. Shut the
You're
fuck
the
up.
one who wanted to
true.
do it in the first
Yeah,
place.
because I want him to shut up. I want it to be
Alright,
defined in the
alright,
podcast for him to
alright.
shut up.
Well, we're
That's what
definitely
I
we're
want.
definitely gonna cut that audio out. That's for sure.
Oh.
Hey, so one thing I will say
It'll
at the
just
end
be
of
the
this,
female TikTok voice over him saying,
going
I
back,
want Jordan to
I will-
continue
I
his
will-
discussion on
I
Xbox.
will say this though, is that again, Game Pass is a really great plan. It is like basically like GameFly if you think about it, just without the need of a physical copy going to your door, and it's just like a monthly subscription.
Absolutely.
Netflix for games.
It's digital gameplay.
And like I mean, Phil Spencer is a good talker. I'll give him for what he is. But I do agree. Like even with his under his reign, there's been
It's
a little bit
it's
rough.
charismatic.
Or a little bit rough. It was rough. Like Halo Infinite,
rough.
Redfall. It's rough.
Sorry, talking
it's been
about
rough
sorry,
for a
talking
while
about
for
Jordan.
Xbox
It's,
fanboys.
Yes.
I just had to get
It's
it off
been
my
real
chest,
rough.
That's
bro.
fine.
I
That's
am
fine.
so-
You're good.
I-
You're good.
The copium got into my bloodstream, bro. I'm fucking tired.
But even in the end,
Testicular cancer.
I know. Even with Xbox could just literally be the Game Pass and just do games and be completely
Dude,
fine.
Xbox and Sony have done literally nothing for like this entire generation. They've done fucking nothing.
I think PC has been
like
the
Sony won't stop.
PC's
Yeah,
been like
Sony
killing
won't stop
it.
releasing their games onto PC. They just can't fucking make a video game anymore. They just can't.
Well, Valve is raking in
No,
the Steam
they can't.
decks with how good those products are now. Like why people
Yeah,
that
no,
complain-
PC. This entire generation, it hasn't been console wars. It's been PC and nothing
Yeah,
else.
It's been
finally.
PC wars the
I
entire
was so
time.
tired. I mean, PC and console are completely different, separate, and so you guys know.
I mean, there's also
I'm-
Nintendo. But
Nintendo has its own little niche area. They have their little quaint things, but sometimes they need to know when to stop milking
Yeah.
the same console for 20 years. But
and reel back the copyright infringement strikes.
yes, and kind of go back on it. Like
they're
Power
never
World-
going to stop,
The
brother.
Power World thing was ridiculous, but either or.
Power
Yo,
World,
the
let Smash
lawsuit
Tournaments
gonna
go.
go crazy whenever
Yeah.
Power World comes up.
Yes, but at the end of this, that is the end of episode 1 of Just Before Midnight. Thank you, Clarity. Thank you, Solid. Thank you, Booper. Thank you, Weiss. Thank
I
you,
love my
Wiggly.
wife, Jill.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
And
and no slurs this episode. We're doing pretty good so far.
yeah, and the next
we're doing
time we'll
damn
get
good.
maybe some other ones, mix it up a little bit, and see how that goes from there. But for now, have yourself
Yeah,
a
mix up the
wonderful
slurs.
night, and we will see you all hopefully in the next episode of Just Before Midnight.
They
Take
will
care,
not
guys.
invite me
Episode
on for
2.
the next one.
Bye, everyone.
Catch you later.
Bye bye.
Catch you later, everybody.
Bye.
I love my
All right,
wife,
do we
Jill
hit stop
Stingray.
record now or do we not?
Bye-bye.